Okay.
Little finger point. Hey, everybody. Welcome on in. Hey. It is 1 o'clock. It is Sandbox Studio time at 1 o'clock for the very first time this season. I am excited for that because I am John Barchard. That's not the only reason why. That is Vince Quinn, Taylor Cordatis somewhere over there, and we get to enjoy all. I've got like multiple computers, my phone, the iPad. We've got the Eagles ready for the Titans. I love this setup, Vince Quinn. How are you, sir?
Yeah, it's comfortable. This is the first time we've been able to do it in this studio, too. I mean, we did it before last year in Studio 1.0.
Yes.
So Studio 2.0, it looks
Much
nicer.
better.
It's more spacious. It's more comfortable. I'm full of chicken nuggets. I'm very happy.
Yeah,
I'm
nifty
very happy.
50s chicken nuggets. Yet again, they remain strong.
Which
so.
you hadn't had. I can't believe that you hadn't had Nifty 50s until like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I can't believe that either. Kyle, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, Ben. Chime in throughout the comments, whether you're here or in Discord, too. Feel free to join that, bellandthebirdmen.com. Are we giving this away today, by the way, since it's a special day and we feel like A.J. Brown is going to have a monster game?
Damn right we are. So, yeah, what we have here, and this is from Philly Sports Shirts. So when you're buying the Bell and the Birdmen shirts, that's where you go, phillysportshirts.com. And, yeah, he sent us this A.J. Brown Always Open hoodie.
So good.
This one is a large that we've got. If somebody wins and they're an XL, we'll figure it out. We'll get you one. But this one that we have in our hands is a large. We will give this away. We're going to give it away very simply. Just be commenting on the live stream.
Yep.
So comment on the live stream and subscribe to the channel. That's all we're looking for, and you can win the A.J. Brown hoodie.
Just say always open, and you will be entered into that. And then whoever's hanging out maybe around halftime, maybe around third quarter, fourth quarter, I don't know, might say it at any time. So While you're doing that, make sure you subscribe and giving us a thumbs up. Looks like the Eagles have once again, they just get so lucky on the defers here. They have not this time. So this is like the second time, I think, ever all season that they're receiving the ball to kick things up here, Vince
And
Quinn.
Boston Scott is back there, thank God.
And wow, see? Why do you need Britain out there at all?
I don't know why he's on the team. I don't know why.
Unbelievable.
For what? Are they do they really think he's that good of a wide receiver prospect? He's never plays.
Yeah.
He doesn't get any snaps.
I have no idea. No idea what's going on there. If Boston Scott can easily take care of kickoffs right there, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. Oh, Steven wondering why we're not in a normal place because, the Gatehouse simply was a little more profitable than our tailgate. They had a private event today, so it was just a scheduling conflict. No big deal. We'll be there for the playoffs. It's Jalen Hurts. 1st and 10 is going to get the Titans to draw offsides. No. Lane Johnson on the jump. Is that what we have there? Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Let's start it with a false start, baby.
Let's get it going.
Go.
Now, everybody said that I was being a little too negative this week. You feel that?
Yes, I felt that. Yes,
Okay.
I felt you've been too negative. It's funny when I'm the positive voice here, but
I couldn't even convince myself of a win today, so that's the kind of outlook I have on today's game. I'm
the
down for
Titans
anything.
are not good.
You basically said the season's over.
Well, I didn't say the season was over. I said they're going to the NFC Championship game. Nice little run from Miles Sanders there for about 5 yards. So 2nd and 10 coming up here.
As long as they didn't play the Niners.
No, I said that we beat the Niners in a playoff matchup. I have no problem with that.
We got there.
The
we did get
NFC,
there.
I have no problem with anybody in the NFC. I'm not scared of this. I'm just saying, it just doesn't, because of injuries and timing, and I don't know. I just don't like the coaching staff. So.
No, I get that.
That's all
but
it is.
The Titans are not that good, man. I think here's A.J. Brown
there
early.
He is.
There
2nd
we go.
And 10. Nice little out route for 8. So a nice manageable 3rd and 2 coming here.
Yeah, the Titans are a great piece of pizza in Iowa, John. It's wow, the reviews are so good, and then you see the product and you go, for what? Like relative to who? Look, they're 7-4, track record of the last couple of years. They've been a compelling team. They've never been a true Super Bowl contender because they were never good enough as an offense. They've gotten worse as an offense.
Because they were light on 11. That's why. That's the difference between 10-1 and 7-4 right now on 3rd and 3. As our big boy goes into motion and is going to be a timeout here. Oh,
we're really calling a timeout
because of clock
on the first drive after a false start.
Nick Sirianni with a couple of F words to whoever's listening up in the booth there.
God. Okay, that's
ridiculous.
There's
a couple of Fs being thrown in there. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
3rd and 3 timeout is awful.
So,
all right.
One of the things I wanted to bring up, man, oh man, did you see the number on the cap next year thanks to Tom Pelissaro? It's going to go from 206 this year to as high as minimum guarantee of 220 and probably higher. Pay Jalen Hurts in the offseason.
You're going to have to.
Because it's going to double again. Oh, man. I was so happy to hear that. That's like 2 quality starters that everybody gets, even if you're cap screwed right now.
Yep.
So 3rd and 3, they're going to go bunch formation out to the right, and still A.J. Brown in motion from right to left, now ending up on the left-hand side. And we've got whistles
Is there
and
another
a false
flag?
start.
Are you kidding
after
me?
a timeout. That is crazy.
Did I just hit the remote?
You might have.
I almost changed the
source
TV
list
channel.
came up. This is so bad.
What
so
the
we've
fuck?
got is that another
It's
false
a
start
false
on Lane
start.
Johnson again? Who we got?
Camera's going to tell us.
You
that's
guys
for
are
sure.
privileged to the
Kelsey?
broadcast. So, man, how can the center go off sides? How?
My God. And it's not even like they started the play, really. Like, he moved. Yeah.
He flinched.
Come on,
Never
man.
seen that happen. So they go in Vince Quinn's formation. Favorite formation, 5 wide, and now they bring Kenny Gainwell into pinch. As 3rd and 8, Jalen Hurts, straight drop back.
Oh,
looks to
yeah.
his right and throws.
Oh, yeah.
Finds Devontae Smith for a good chunk of a first down. Because this secondary stinks.
And that's my point, right? Like, you look at what are the calling cards for the Titans? Everything about this team that makes them relevant to anybody is related to the run game. And that's it. Their pass defense is one of the worst in the league. Everybody throws against them. The run defense is really good, fine. They can't pass all that well. and they run the ball all the time. They're not good. They're not
No, I
they're
know.
not a real team.
Nice little tempo. They go back to Devontae Smith on 1st and 10. That was a nice little pitch and catch for about 5 there. So there we go. Dylan, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
You.
Are you here because you're I think Dylan's a Saints fan, but like he always wants to be an Eagles fan because of how bad they are, and we basically own all their picks. So
Yep.
I feel you, buddy. Come by anytime. 2nd and 5. Devontae Smith with a nice catch. And is that Gainwell again? 2nd and 5?
Yeah, that's Kenny.
Hanging out.
That's Kenny.
So they go 4 wide.
Passing.
Which is nice. Straight drop back from Jalen Hurts once again. It flips over to Kenny for a first down. He hits the circle button, makes 5 yards into almost 10. All right, I like this.
See, this is
Shane,
good.
this opening script is pretty good.
This is what everybody wants, and this is what it has to be. You're playing a team that's dog shit against the passing game. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. If they have a great day passing today, everybody's fine.
Yes.
Everybody's back on the train. Like, we're good.
We'll get to it after this.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Jalen Hurts, a little bit of
Oh!
pressure, throws, fires just over the hands of Quez Hank Basket Watkins.
Good,
It
good
was-
throw.
it was-
Well, tough,
okay.
tough spot from Jalen. I mean, he was getting hit as that ball's going out of his hand. So
I'm going to put this on Quez Watkins without seeing the tape first. Let's see.
No, it's on
There you
Jalen.
go, and it was behind him.
Yeah, it was up and behind, but I mean, all things considered, that was a really tough throw to get off, and it wasn't a disaster. So
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Hey, what's up, Tall? Oh, we had to switch over
Oh,
from
it's
Twitter.
my man.
Glad you're
Yo.
over here. Hope you're drinking something nice.
He's
as
on a
you
beach
always are.
somewhere, usually, from what I see on Twitter. He's living the life.
2nd and 10. Gainwell out on the swing. He says no thanks. We go to
Oh,
middle field. Caught
hey!
Devontae Smith. Touchdown,
Yeah,
Devontae.
let's fucking
Opening
go.
drive. There we
Yes.
go. There's Devontae Smith. Shane, we were asking for him, and there he is.
It's my man. Let's go.
3 great fucking catches from him. That's how we dial it up as the light got so excited it went out.
Yeah,
So,
we are. It's a literal lights out performance from Devontae Smith so far, as he has 3 catches on this drive. Big catch on
Nice.
3rd down.
Huge
Another
catch on
catch
3rd
early
down.
on this drive. Like, dude, this is it. They're going to beat the shit out of this team. The Titans,
man, we need it.
The
We
Titans
need it.
suck. They're going to beat the shit out of this team today, and it's going to be a whole other week. I'm just so ready for it. All the numbers tell you that. The matchups tell you that. They don't even, like, here's how fucked the Titans
Point
are
after
today.
is up and good, by the way.
That Tennessee does not have Danico Autry today, who is their number 1 pass rusher. He's got 7 sacks. They do not have him. They're a bad pass defense to begin with.
Yeah,
They got no teeth.
no
It's
teeth.
Like
And
this.
Jeffrey Simmons is hurt and,
Yeah.
legging it out here. So
So if you can't do it today, you're not going to do it. I mean, really, this is like, as far as it's funny to talk about get right games for a team that's 10-1, but if you're going to do it
hey, man.
as a passing offense,
Start sharpening the swords. That's all I care about. And once again, that touchdown brought to you by our friends over at Liquid Death, liquiddeath.com/bell to find out where you can go get Liquid Death, maybe at halftime, because I'm going to go do that. I'm going to run over the 320 market more than likely and go get some severed lime. if
yeah,
they've got
okay.
it. So
I would like to start a timer as soon as halftime hits,
We
and then
might
we
find
will
a way to-
clock.
I think if Taylor's smart enough, which he normally is,
Yes.
I will try and find a way to broadcast through my phone at halftime so we can keep it rolling, and then maybe I can pick up some snacks for you guys.
That
in the
would be
meantime.
really funny. Yeah, I would love to do that, and I'm pretty sure we can get you in on what we're broadcasting through today. So let's do that.
Also, Ben in the Discord, you can always chime in there. YouTube, if you want to do that, where we appreciate you being here. I'll stay here if where you're comfortable. But everyone reminding me, I even said it on the pod. Where the hell is Devontae Smith? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Yep.
They go right to him on the opening drive after we're all thinking it's an A.J. Brown game. So I'm fine with this. If the Titans defense is so hepped up on what A.J. Brown could do to him, and it's a total like Devontae 155 game.
Yep.
I'll act a little easier this week.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for Devontae to go off. I mean, I don't shut up about him for the most part. I'm such a what is it, truther? I'm
Yeah, truther.
I'm
A
a
stan.
Devontae Smith truther, I think, more than basically everybody on the planet. So
Do you have to be a truther at this point? I don't even know if it's that.
I don't know. I feel like I get so much pushback because for me, like the problem is my bar for Devontae Smith is ridiculous. Like I think he's legitimately one of the best talents in the league at wide receiver. He just happens to be a number 2 because AJ is one of the best talents in the league at wide receiver, and their passing offense blows. So he doesn't have the numbers to reflect anything. But like, how many teams does
last
he
year,
go
yeah.
on, and is he a badass? A lot of teams.
A lot of teams.
A lot of teams.
Minnesota Vikings, even with Justin Jefferson there, it's still a badass.
No
there.
doubt.
You know,
he'd be over Thielen immediately.
yeah.
Thielen would be the 3 receiver. Yeah, like he'd
I still
dominate
think
out
there's
there.
just a tiny bit of growing to do on his side in terms of, rounding out those edges. But he is, in terms of route running, I'll put him up against anybody outside of what's his face in
Stephon Diggs,
him and
Godwin.
oh my God,
popular
Nuck
one.
in Arizona.
Oh, Hopkins. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's just so smooth, man. It's
Although he's
incredible.
a road user, so screw Hopkins. Screw him.
Yeah, well, so is Lane Johnson, and we'll just keep that one there.
He's been clean for like 10 years now. He's fine.
He has, and it really wasn't his fault, right? Right?
Yeah, it was
Because he's
like
our guy.
what was it? Supplements with him occasionally.
Supplements twice. Yeah.
Once in a while, players across the league are like, "Yeah, I had a steakhouse meal in Mexico, and that's why." Like,
Oh, by the way, Tall is watching in section 420 in Playa North Beach in beautiful Mexico right now.
see
So,
that? I knew he was on a beach somewhere.
Thank you.
Tal, you're living the
Knew
life, man. Got to meet Tal at some point. Let us know when you're in Philly, man. Let us know.
We can be world traveling Bell and the Birdman. We're all about that. So
Philly doesn't have a beach.
yet we can make one out of cement
There, yes.
or dumpsters. As by the way, there is Derrick Henry, who I wanted for a first-round pick in Philadelphia, charging ahead for just 2 yards.
2
there.
yards is Linval Joseph, and maybe Jordan Davis was in on that snap. I didn't get a good look at it.
I didn't even look.
Did not get a look at it, but we'll see.
Most thing I was excited about there. So
We're missing the Vince Quinn Bowl.
Wait, Denver and Baltimore. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
It's a lot of guys playing through injury for Russell Wilson this week.
Kyle Hamilton back this week. I got to check that.
2nd and 8 as it's Hargrave this time, and Derrick Henry gets shoved forward for about another 3.5, maybe 4 yards.
Wow. Which is what he averages, by the way. Like, that's part of the perspective of going into this game. 4.2 yards a carry for Derrick Henry this year. Like, he's not the same guy. The last time he averaged 4.2 yards a carry was 2017.
That's unbelievable.
Like, it was the second year of his career. You know, it's just he's not that guy anymore. And to Taylor's point, because he talked about this when we wanted to trade for him, first step isn't there as much. He's got to get downhill more. And for the Eagles, they're doing a good job right now. It's only 2 carries, but they're doing a good job. It's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, they split out Austin Hooper as the lone wide receiver to the left-hand side.
Oh,
Tannehill
no.
back, and
Yep,
he is
sack
under
him.
pressure.
He's a loser.
And there's
See?
sack him. He's a loser. No one was open there, and I think that was a 3-step drop that just had no chances. Cox and Hargrave and Josh Sweat all doing that. Now, what is it in terms of sack dancing? Can I just make a small gripe? The Hargrave one,
The giant leaping kick?
the door, and
Oh,
the
that.
kick in, and the.
That's a window?
Is that a window? Kick in the window? I
But
thought there's too big
Isn't
to be
a
a window.
square a window more than a door?
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Breaking into the window.
We're going to have to get a replay on that to see the shape of the polygon. But
Well, this is nice. A nice 3 and out.
Stonehouse.
and this is it. Like, it's stack up on the run on early downs. That's what the Titans want to do. You force them to pass because they can't and they suck, and then it gets to 3rd down, and it's coverage sacks. Like, it's happening today.
Speaking of sucking, there's Britton Covey.
God.
For the normal run, which is safe and dependable and for 0-ish yards. So
Yep.
That should have been a fumble. That last sack.
That was
Oh, is
really
that right?
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Hargrave that got his hands on it that almost caused it, but it was moving out of Tannehill's hands a little bit. Yeah.
K. Hopkins saying he's pretty sure it's the door too. So that's what I'm saying. It's not good. It's not bad. It's like it's like a tomahawk dunk during a dunk contest. It's fine.
It's creative
better.
enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something to it. There's some good showmanship there. It's not too elaborate. Like, Fletcher Cox's thing is quick. You know, he's just like, bam, I'm on the ground, bang, bang, and then, like, he's out of there.
Man,
So-
Hargrave, by the way, that was his 8th sack of the season, which is a career high for him.
Yep, he's a fucking monster,
That's
man.
unreal.
Every day is Halloween. So for him, he's got it's a little Wayne lyric that's deep in my head.
No, it's Ghetto Boys.
Is that Ghetto Boys? That he quoted that?
Yeah,
'cause, all right. Which Ghetto Boys song is that?
Mind playing tricks on me.
Oh, no shit. Okay, that song's amazing. All right, there you go.
Vince Quinn learns something every day.
Yeah.
I do.
I didn't know you were a little wing guy too. Look at that.
Yeah, I had a point where like the Carter 3 was just like the only thing that played for a year. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
that's the one. Yeah.
yeah, the Carter 3 was the truth, and then
Yeah,
he's got some
I'm
other
not
stuff
a little
here
win
and
guy. Never got into it.
Yeah, I love the absurdity of it. Some of the lyrics are just completely ridiculous. He'll just be like, by the way, when I was 5, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. It has nothing to do with this. I just thought I should mention. And it was like, all right, thanks for that, Lil
You
Wayne.
like that about
It's just, he's all over the place, man. He's great.
By the way, Ben, I don't even know if you're watching, but I'm especially drinking. I brought 96 ounces worth of coffee today because, I can't function through a broadcast without it. And I think that's what we're missing at the Gatehouse, too, by the way. Remind me
Coffee?
of that.
They had coffee last time.
Yeah, I know. I'm the idiot that didn't grab it. I'm too busy, sucking down the good stuff, which is what you're supposed to do.
Well, yeah, we've been surrounded by a lot of good beer, and we're drinking the sodas and all that.
But the Brass Knuckles, by the way, Ben, just phenomenal coffee grip. Like, I'll never want to have another, coffee cup handle. I think all of them need to be Brass Knuckles now.
See, and this is your way to bypass the law, which is key, because it's just the handle of my
just a
coffee
coffee
cup,
cup,
officer. I don't know what to tell you. It's attached to the mug.
And you switch it around and just, jack somebody in the nose. Ooh,
Yeah,
or
that's all.
splash
You
coffee
can
in
kill
your eye.
somebody, yeah.
Tim saying it was the We Can't Be Stopped album, by the way, with Lil Wayne. I don't know if that's true or not.
For that one?
No, that's Ghetto Boys.
Oh, Ghetto Boys, my bad.
There we go. See,
My
I
bad.
know the singles for Ghetto Boys because, like, Office Space.
Of course, that's
Yeah,
the
of
connection.
course.
That's the first one for me. Yeah, no doubt.
1st and 10 here after the Britton Covey safe. Let's just take it out of bounds to Miles Sanders there for about 2 yards. Make that 2nd and 8 here.
Yeah, pretty straightforward up the middle. Like, look, you passed all the time on the first drive. You want to see how it looks. Was Miles even on the field for the first drive? I don't think he was.
Just for, I think, for the first 2 snaps, and YouTube chat, Discord, correct us on that.
Yeah, let us know. I honestly wasn't paying too much attention. I noticed Gainwell early, who should get a lot of time today.
Ooh, here you go, Vince Quinn, empty set, baby.
See? I should be offensive coordinator. Just hire me now.
2nd and 8, the middle of the field is just dying to be thrown to on this one, as it's a Jalen Hurts designed run.
Why?
What
was that?
Was
Why?
I thought you liked it when he rushed.
I do, but there was no cover. Like, the way the field was spaced on that felt so forced. This is scripting bullshit.
Well, they
Like,
did.
that's
They
whatever.
not quite get that one out on the red zone because
All right.
Devontae Smith scored too quickly.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, that's
3rd and 5. Man,
Woof.
that was begging for a pass in the middle of the field. All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, me either, Kyle. Not crazy about that one either. 3rd and 5. Here comes Gainwell. He's to the right of Jalen Hurts in shotgun. They got 2 wide on each side. 5 on the play clock, and it is a 3-step drop. Fired over the left-hand
short.
side and short to Devontae Smith, and here comes the punt team. See? You had to fucking celebrate, Vince Quinn.
Yep, I'll
And then
keep
the
celebrating.
Then the old coaching staff just sneaks up in there and says hello.
Yeah, they do. But Smitty was wide open, and they got him the ball again. So they're like, "Oh, we just fucked up twice in a row. Let's do the thing that works." And Jalen just didn't execute. So
Now if Jalen checked out of that and went to that, shame on him. But, man, big missed opportunity there.
yeah, that was pretty sloppy. So all right, well,
And I like the fact that, by the way, the last time the Titans came in there is they get the return to the 30
Oh!
and get absolutely
he
hammered.
got Britton covered.
Woo!
Oh man,
Woo! Who's that? Sean Bradley? Who is 53?
God,
Who is that truck?
damn. Yeah, let's investigate
Good
further here.
Lord. No, Ellis.
Oh, Sean Ellis,
Sean
right?
Ellis. My bad, dude.
Wow.
That
Not the first round NBA draft pick.
yeah. Man, that was impressive.
And
That was
not
impressive
the
shot.
Discord mystery man Noah Ellis, who they've been trying to figure out like what happened to him.
Oh, yeah.
There's been an investigation in the Discord about Noah Ellis and his whereabouts.
There's a couple of people that just up and disappeared randomly after really good chats too. So
This 1 p.m. slate has a lot of football hell, by the way.
is that right? What else? Any other fun hell going on right now? by the way?
Jacksonville and Detroit.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
We got Pittsburgh, Atlanta.
ooh,
Yep.
that's a hot top ticket right there.
Jets at Minnesota.
That one's a good game. that's a fun
Yeah, that's
one.
probably the best one besides
That's
Eagles,
much it.
Titans. Yeah. Oh, and Cleveland, Houston.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson's first game, that piece of shit.
Yeah, man. Real nice
Womp
tweeting
womp.
from Adam Schefter this morning. too.
And-
Oh yeah.
And Cleveland just turned it over.
Good.
All right, good. Go
for them.
Texans. Yeah. Trying to get that Saints pick to number 1, baby. Go Texans. Let's go.
Should we add an Ellis jersey to the collection of things we need to get today?
Is there an Ellis jersey?
I don't know. We're gonna make
We'd
sure
have
there is
to-
one.
way.
We would have to custom make an Ellis jersey. There's no doubt.
Which is so funny too, because on the show this week we were both saying, it's just like a bunch of people on special teams, and there isn't like a true gunner. And then he just woke us up.
Yep.
So yeah, like I'll take anything, and if he can return punts, great. Let's go find out. Falcons probably wouldn't do any worse.
Falcons are wearing the throwbacks, the red helmets with the old
Ooh, I love
logo.
Those
that.
are sharp.
Yeah.
I think that's the second best jersey in the NFL.
Ooh.
That one. That's so good.
Ooh, it is a really good look.
With the Chargers, obviously, number one.
Their whole
Just-
set is ridiculous.
It's unfair because they have the best collars.
Yep. But nobody likes them. So
Isn't that how it goes?
it's doing them a lot of good.
The Nickelback of the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Ooh.
popular, but no one likes them.
No, it's not.
Honestly, bigger crowd, Nickelback concert or Chargers fans at a Chargers game? Nickelback.
People see Nickelback, yeah.
Yeah?
I don't think Nickelback could sell out a stadium either. That's
What do you mean?
That's a good. They couldn't sell out. They couldn't sell out SoFi. No way.
So all the people
No.
that buy those albums don't go to the show.
They
Not
could
in
sell
LA.
out a soccer stadium the way the Chargers couldn't really.
That I agree with. 1st and 10 here for the Titans after the massive hit on Ellis. They go I formation. They give it to Derrick Henry.
Yes,
And
let's go.
another second down where they get stuffed where Linval Joseph
Yes.
is in. Fletcher is in.
Kayvon
Sweat
Wallace
is in.
up at the line of scrimmage, I believe, on that play too.
Just 3 down linemen on that,
So-
actually, guys.
And 3 safeties on that. So you got Kayvon. Or no, never mind. Kaiser was up on that and made the play. I thought it was 42 for a second. But
So far, and granted, he was only playing 25% of the snaps anyway. Jordan Davis might be a decoy so far, as it's Cox and Joseph here on 2nd and 8. Looks like the Titans are going to pass. They are. Quick throw, drop step, and caught. First down, short of the first down, excuse me.
They got like
I
4
don't even know
yards
who
to
that
go.
is. Number 15 on the Titans.
Yeah,
Somebody help me out there.
Westbrook Ikine.
Yeah, I'll learn your
Akina.
name when
I
we
think
need
it's
to.
Akina, actually.
It's not Kyle Phillips, so that's
It's certainly not R.I.P. to the legend Kyle Phillips. He had a good 2 weeks.
he did have a good 2 weeks.
But yeah, that guy, like, and here's the crazy thing with the Titans: all the receivers, leading receivers, like 350 yards.
Mhm.
That's it, 350.
It's all Austin Hooper and Derrick Henry.
It's so bad.
3rd and 4. Eagles look like they're going to show pressure, and
Oh
they're
no,
offsides.
Sweat's off.
That's a free
play. Yeah.
And Tannehill needed it because he just threw it away trying to find the intended target. So 1st down for the Titans, to no credit of their own, other than maybe some loud barking.
That's 3 penalties for the Eagles already. We still have more than 10 minutes left, or we're not even 10 minutes into the first quarter.
Really appreciate you calling the shutout after the first scripted touchdown.
I didn't say shutout.
Really
We're kicking their
appreciate it.
ass today. This is a reality check for Titans fans. Like this is
Uh-huh.
over.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this is everybody else snapping back into shape on this side. It's happening today.
Also, I think we figured out the mystery of Robert Quinn, too. As, man, you've got all 3 of those guys looking gassed and sucking wind on 1st and 10. Those guys being Fletcher Cox and Hargrave are out on this one. I don't even know who that is, but it's not Jordan Davis. This is a very thin D tackle here on 1st and 10.
That's Milton out there, and
plenty of time.
74.
Oh, it's Sue. So,
Yeah.
and Tannehill is running, and he's going to get it 15 yards in the scramble outside. Here come the Titans.
Nah.
It's a bad sign if Sue's chasing after you.
Yes.
And he was hardly chasing after it, man. You could see the age on Sue on that, man. He's running at like Tom Brady speed. Look
Yeah.
at that. He's got nothing.
Man, that was
He's got nothing.
Milton Williams and Sue in on that, and you might as well have nobody out there.
Oh, that was
Wow.
rough.
That
What a
was
bad,
not good.
bad rep. Here's Jordan Davis.
There he is. Yes. So first snap comes at 6:19.
Yes.
And booyakasha. They try to go Derrick Henry, and a lot of bodies up front there.
See, that's a good first down setup, right? You got Reddick in there, Jordan Davis, you got Brandon Graham in
Sue
there.
in there as well.
Yeah, so like that's a good lineup to have. You've got one of your anchor guys, and having BG to stop the run because that's what he's really good at too. You might as well have him in there early.
I do like that.
Washington up 10-0 against the Giants.
What is going on
Yes!
with the Commanders?
All right, why not?
Heineke, baby.
Oh, man.
Falling back to earth, those Giants.
2nd and 9. Titans look for a quick one again to Derrick Henry. And, hey, what
Yes!
a tackle by the Josiah Scott And I do say the because, man, has he been impressive. And everybody says, like, oh, the defense is fucked up because Avonte Maddox isn't here. Really?
Yeah.
He's been playing great.
It's ridiculous. Josiah Scott is totally solid. And thinking about him, I mean, he's got that flexibility to play safety too. So if there's a point where, it's the playoffs, Maddox is back, and who knows with Chauncey, you could maybe move Scott back there and get him on the field.
And here come the Titans in a Big Ten setup here on 3rd and 7. I know what's coming. So this is going to be a quick throw out to the right or the left. Play clock down to 3, 3rd and 7. 4-step drop. They go deep.
What a terrible pass.
And get it to Austin Hooper by the tight coverage of one Reed Blankenship. There you go.
Wow. Yeah, dude. If you can't look at this and see a dead duck, this team is asking to get
That's
crushed
exactly
today.
what I was going to say. I was like, if I'm Vrabel, I'm going for it here. So they're going to stay on the field 4th and 7.
It's a good call. I mean, it's 4th and 7. They're desperate, and he knows it. He's like, wow, we might never see this side of the field again. So let me go for it.
We need at least a field goal here. And they're probably right.
Yeah.
And Eagles are, what, 2nd or 3rd in scoring in the NFL?
Yeah, they're top
Maybe 4th?
5. I mean, the Titans, they do not put up points.
4th and 7, empty set. He's going to run for it and get it. God damn it.
No.
Ooh, now we got it.
Oh, barely.
Son of a bitch. They convert on Ryan Tannehill's scrambled-ass legs, which are much better than Matt Ryan's. Unreal.
Man, all
It's
right.
the right call. This is what I'm saying. It's just like you've been right all week. The Titans are not talented anymore. Like they're kind of pivoting into that small retooling, what are we doing next thing because they ran out of money. But
They grind you out.
Vrabel is so fucking good, and he loves analytics that it's just kind of like, well, shit. They're just around. And like Taylor said this week, too, they all of their games are one-score games, right?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah, I mean, Vrabel's a really great driver with a shitty car.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much where he's at.
A banged-up Ferrari, let's say.
The whole team's just Tony Allen from the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's
Just grit and
See,
grind.
man, if you need-
Tennessee,
Yep.
grit and grind.
that's it.
If you need a good NBA comp, Taylor's your guy. By the way, Derrick Henry, a little dumb catch for 7 yards, and he just dragged like 2 people for like 2 extra yards. So, whew.
Derrick Henry Zion.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm
Just
loving it even more.
Just a giant fridge that can move however it wants.
2nd and 3. They obviously are going to Derrick Henry, and no gain. There we go.
He's not doing anything so far. He has been completely unremarkable to start this game.
So has the Titans' offensive line, as you keep pointing out. It's just so bad. It looks like they're wiggling on every fucking play. Like, ooh, 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 ooh. It's really fun to see. All these white
Yep.
jerseys. Ooh, 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 ooh.
It's going to get a lot more fun. Oh, here we go. This is never mind. I saw Linval Joseph next to Jordan Davis
Yeah,
for a second. I thought they
got
were
excited.
in on this, but it's 3rd and 3. They're off the field.
Fortunately, they're going to go Williams and Sue. Quick snap. Tannehill,
Nowhere
plenty
to
of
go.
time, fires, throws, touchdown. Unfucking real, and a flag on top of that because Epps just laid that man out. Is that Traylon Burks?
Oh, God. He's down.
I hope he's okay.
He might have gotten hit in the
He's
head.
out. Hilliard is waving over for help right this second. I think he got right under the chin, and it was night-night music. Oh, my God, I hope he's okay. He's still down.
Oh, man.
Has
His
not moved
hands
yet.
and everything. He's completely unconscious.
That was Burks, right?
That's Burks.
Nice big grab.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Epps was coming in like a missile, and I think he got him right on the face mask. Let's see.
Oh,
shit.
no.
I think Epps might have a chance of getting thrown out here.
That's just bad timing, though.
It's bad timing. It's not dirty. I don't know. I don't know. It's not dirty, but I think Epps has a chance of getting thrown out here. Fuck, that sucks.
And he deserves it if he does. I mean, it's a square
By
on
the
him.
rule, he
Yeah.
deserves it. Yeah, but it's fucking.
Yeah,
He wasn't doing it on purpose.
No, I don't think Epps is that kind of guy. But
Fuck, man. I hope he's okay.
wow, he really squared him up in the
Yeah.
face.
Vrabel's on the field now. They're going to go to commercial. Epps looks like he feels like shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
That's
I mean,
a-
that was for what it's worth. It's a hell of a catch. I know it's kind of moot when he's laying down and injured, but it's why everybody felt comfortable about him and AJ doing a swap there. Just God, I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Regardless, it looks like it's going to be probably a tie ball game here.
Yeah, it's going to be a tie game. But the thing you take from it is it's like what is the actual ability for them to do this multiple times in the game? And I don't see it. I mean, what did it take for this? It takes a
Well, first of all, whoever's, I don't know if this is a kind of wake up and smell the coffee. Like, you can't run Sue and Joseph out there a third week in a row and have them be the guys in the rotation. So that's what I'm seeing early, at least. Like, the Milton Williams Sue combination is not going to work very well this game if they keep like that up. Did you see what Tannehill had all day? That's what you can't do. You've got to collapse the pocket against him, and he's like, I don't care. I can stand here all day. I'll take any shot that you want to because that's my game, and that's a huge problem if you can't get Sue and Williams pressure on the inside.
Yeah, both of those guys should not be together for a third down passing situation. I think they're both secondary defensive tackles at this point, so I that's a mistake in my book. But
it's just it's the same problem with Lindell Joseph needs to be there for Sue to get freed up. Jordan Davis needs to be there, really, so either Hargrave or Cox can get freed up or at least a guaranteed release, so it's just hard. It's hard to now we can yell at JG, rightfully so, at that, if that's the case. Like, stop fucking doing that. That's what I'm saying. There's always something. There's always something that JG does, even though I end up being the one that defends, like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
There's always these rotations I never understand on defense. They always come at the dumbest times.
yeah, they got to work that out still. He clearly hasn't figured it out. Like, I don't know how Hargrave isn't in on every third down.
Yeah, I don't
He should
know
just
either.
be the guy, and if he's tired, you take him out and you have somebody else in there to do that job. But he should be your primary third down pass rushing defensive tackle.
A good game to keep an eye on, Bears at Packers, because Justin Fields just had a 55-yard rushing touchdown.
Holy cow. I guess
Jesus
he's feeling
Christ.
okay.
So that's what we get to look forward to next.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I'm excited that he's back and he's healthy and he's making plays like that. Like, if we're going to be in Chicago and see the game, I want to see Fields.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really want to see Fields.
All right, some pretty decent news as looks like
Yeah, he's
Burks
up.
is getting up and heading to the medical tent. So I would assume concussion protocol is going to put his buns down for the game, which would be bad for the Titans, but very good for his health moving forward. So that was a hell of a shot.
He
man.
limped off the field, too. I mean, he was probably knocked unconscious. It looked like he was.
Yeah, you're out.
Nothing was moving.
So I only have one faint memory of how that works, and it's nothing compared to this. But in Pop Warner, I got nailed helmet to chin, and that was back in the days where they didn't protect your chin that well.
Yeah, it was just like a little thin
loose
strip
fucking-
of plastic,
that
not even the padding.
Far fucking string that's
Yeah.
like across your helmet. I was out for what I thought was 5 minutes, but it was like 15 seconds. So it's just like it's so disorienting when you wake up and you're like, oh. And of course, back in the day, no one cares. So like, Johnny, okay? Yep. Right in on the next play, right down all three, So it's just a weird feeling. It just or if you ever did this, well, you guys were probably not stupid like us. Did you guys ever do the pass out game in middle school?
Oh, yeah.
Where you just
I
like
didn't
force
do it.
yourself to
Yeah.
pass out? Yeah. It's the same feeling, just like with a headache.
So
Massive headache.
stupid.
It's the
Why was that a thing?
I don't know.
No idea.
If you did that, 215-509-5833, feel free to text us anytime if you want to.
Suburban boredom.
Yeah. My like grade school boredom mutilation thing was Bloody Knuckles. Did you ever play
Oh,
Bloody
yes.
Knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had a teacher fucking play or like the slap version of Bloody Knuckles, whatever we called that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why that was like.
I can't believe a
allowed.
teacher. Yeah. Hey, come here, 14-year-old. Smack.
Yeah. Ooh, Boston Scott, by the way, with a terrible return this time. And good by the Titans special team to kind of pooch punt it in between the 5 and the 10.
Oh,
And they get back to the
God.
15.
Random celebrity at the game.
Ooh, can we guess?
Yeah, because you're not gonna.
Is it
Ex-athlete. I'll give
okay?
you that.
That's all I was gonna. An ex-athlete that would be at the game that's totally random.
He's a star in his sport.
Star in his sport. David Beckham.
No, he's kind of chubby now.
Oh, Charles Barkley. I have no idea.
Star in his sport, current player?
No. Like
Ex-athlete, he
ex.
said.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Very much, yeah.
Ex-athlete, and I assume it's not one of the 4 majors.
No.
Okay,
Okay, there's
Paul
a good hint.
Pierce. Oh, shit.
No, it's not one of the 4 majors.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go golfer and say fucking Phil Mickelson.
Andre Agassi.
Chuck Liddell.
Oh,
Chuck Liddell?
Yeah.
Is that
He's
the
got
Eagles
it.
Titans game?
So my girlfriend's at the game, and she sent me a picture. It's like, oh, he's
Shout
here.
out to
That's
Chuck,
great.
the Iceman himself.
Go Birds.
He's wearing he's wearing an Eagles hoodie. So
Fuck yeah, Chuck. Come on the show, Chuck.
Like, come on, Chuck.
Yeah, seeing him with a gut is like, damn,
That's
helps for everybody.
that actually makes sense. Chuck Liddell was like the first guy I was like, yeah, ice cream gut. As soon as he retires,
Yeah.
I would too. So a nice run from Miles Sanders, by the way, on 1st and 10, 2nd and 6. You'll
Another
never
flag.
believe it.
Another false start.
This
And now
time
it's
on
Dickerson.
Dickerson.
So what? Lane, Kelsey, and Dickerson.
Oh, you had to twitch, kid.
Oh, my God. Wow.
I mean, the offense gets all the shit towards their way, but I really hate that rule.
Is there any other good, like, random-ass celebrity Eagle fans?
Not like that. Not like Chuck Liddell. 2nd 11. Jalen Hurts across the middle with a nice catch to Quez Watkins.
Yeah.
My bad. I tried to make Quez Watkins like a foot smaller. I'm so sorry, buddy.
He's starting to get to the point where if he keeps this up for a couple more weeks, I can't call him Hank Basket anymore.
No, I think you're going to lose that bet, by the way.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that on the way in, too. I had a bet that he wasn't going to outplay Hank Basket from, what was it, like Hank's best season, or third season maybe. But, yeah, he's going to smoke that now. He's killing it the last few
Yeah, he's
weeks.
been doing great. And that's where he's kind of like elevated himself above that. Well, it's kind of creeping into that old John Brown role that the Cardinals had. Ooh, Jalen going deep.
So,
He sees
Flag.
a catch. Oh,
no,
Quez.
Quez, so close.
But that's pass interference, I think, coming either way.
Wow.
Short ball, kind of weird ball at the same time.
Yeah, Quez had to turn and try to get up there a little bit to make a play, which he's got the ability to do, but it's just he's got a guy over him. There's some footwork. He did like a 360 to try. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much.
Very nitpicky with Hurts. It's on the wrong shoulder, so he's got to turn around too.
Deshaun Watson's first appearance in the red zone is an interception.
Hey, go
Fuck
Texans!
the Browns. Ownership, not the fans. You didn't make the call. Well, some of you did.
Oh, no, there's a legion that's for it. Yeah.
There's a
I'm
weird contingent. Yeah, it's weird.
It's the Midwest, of course it is. There's nothing else going on. Holding on the offense.
Oh, God.
Wow, pass interference on the defense. So we're going to do that again, everybody. 1st and 10. Ooh, Tim on YouTube saying I was knocked out standing up once sparring. Not sure of how it works, but I was unconscious for a few seconds standing up. I believe it because that's how, like, boxers get finished when they're woozy and dazed. They're probably out before they're, like, out. Not fun, Tim. Not a fun feeling.
I would not be a fighter. Yeah.
I don't think any of us are built out for that, so it's okay. You're in
I
good
did
company.
karate when I was a kid. That's
I can
about it.
totally
Same.
see that.
Same.
You would look good in a gi. 1st and 10 here coming again for the Philadelphia Eagles from their own 30, 7-7, 106 in the first. Here's Jalen Hurts, RPO, out to the right, in the middle, and there is A.J. Brown. There's his beautiful face for 12 yards and a first down, maybe 13.
Wow, passing the ball against the Titans is an effective strategy. I wouldn't have thought. I never would have imagined in my wildest dreams.
Hey, Tommy G, TCU fan. I forgot, buddy. Congratulations. They're in the playoffs. Taylor Cordatis' TCU Frogs are in the playoffs.
That's right.
Quentin Johnson, pick him up.
Yeah, God, is he ridiculous. So good.
What would the Eagles do if they got him?
Put him in the slot.
That's it.
Oh,
You
and
just
Von
run him
Bolden.
out of the slot.
Just have the best wide receiving core in the league.
Yeah.
Like,
for
what
the
do you
next
mean?
5 years.
Yeah.
Just everybody chill out. So they're going to go split wide out to the right as they hand off to Miles Sanders to the left. There's
Oh,
a
there's
flag
a
already.
flag.
There's procedure problems all over the place. No one knew what was going on.
Yeah, there was an adjustment just on the outside. Like AJ was pushing Smitty. He's like, no, go over here. Yeah, that was ugly.
So I
This
just
is
want to
so
point
ugly
out
today.
that is 4-5
I think.
offside
total.
penalties. Oh, got you.
So
yeah.
4 false starts.
Got you. I'm
at
on
least,
4
I
false
think.
starts and 1 procedure right here. Yeah, illegal fucking shift.
They barely had any last week, right?
In general, they've been pretty good. I'm trying to think of last week. I feel like they
there
had
was
a few.
ton. There was a ton in the Colts game.
Colts game was sloppy as hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one was really ugly. I mean, this. Oh, and it was AJ and Smitty adjusting there on the sideline is what that flag was. Yeah. So hold on, refreshing the count. I think it's 3 false starts.
Mm-hmm.
You've got an offsides on the defense, and now you've got the procedural penalty. So 5 penalties in 1 quarter.
Plus, he indicated as Jordan Weaver, our boy, out there in Ohio.
Jordan.
By the way, that shot was not at you. But you do know there's nothing going on out there. We're the same.
We're
blood.
looking at you,
understand.
Jordan.
You understand that.
We're looking
But
at
like
you.
a fucking 10-yard offensive holding to negate a 42-yard pass interference play is really bad. So I
Yep.
don't know what the hell happened there, but
Yeah, I don't
Not
know what
fun.
it is. It's just if it wasn't. I mean, this is the dumb whataboutism, but like all these penalties are the only thing that's keeping Tennessee in this game. It's the only thing.
This is not like it would be something if this was a one-off for the Eagles. This has happened since the Commanders game. Don't yell at me. They're fucking doing it.
Yeah, they are.
They're doing it every time. And they can't. And again, this is still like, hey, we have all these great weapons, but a Dallas Goddard-less safety valve to get us out of things, and Jalen can't do that every 5 seconds. So.
Well, they just can't lose 5 yards for no reason all the time.
Kyle and Steven in the chat letting us know that Lamar Jackson is questionable return. Oh, boy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
The Vince Quinn Bowl is not
Well, it's
choosing
going.
another victim.
It's going as it should. I think based on this year, Broncos were up 3-0 last I saw. I don't know if that's still the case.
I just saw it. It was just oh no, they're just replaying all the tackle or all the hits he's taken today.
Man.
Oh, okay. And the last one, he got hit from behind.
Yeah.
So he got hit from behind, and then it's kind of head first into
I think
the dirt.
he's already taken 4 hits today.
That is not
Because they
fun.
just did a quick montage on it on Red Zone.
Yikes.
7 penalties for the Eagles altogether. Oh, 6 for 40 yards. My bad. I can't. Domowich has 7 penalties. John Clark has 6. You guys choose.
14 penalties.
Altogether.
It just, they suck right now. So they got to figure that out. But the signs are good. I mean, all the general signs of how this game's going to go, which is why, speaking of which, good signs, A.J. Brown is always open, okay? He's always open. We have this hoodie. We are giving it away. I want to hand it to you. So comment, subscribe, and that's all you need to do.
Be subscribed and say always open in the comments if you want a chance at that hoodie being sent to you at some point during this broadcast, because we're going to give it out, maybe at halftime, maybe third quarter.
Certainly.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, so some point in this game. But we'll keep you on your toes. Keep you on your toes.
Tim, I agree with you, too, by the way, saying the silver lining is Search is getting a lot better pre-snap and did see some adjustments with the blitz there. So that's a positive, even though the score is fucking 7-7.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Titans have only scored 27 points as their high this season.
That's not.
It's a joke.
Eagles in pistol. Roll out play action. Jalen Hurts to his right. Throws that way. Devontae with the catch. Yes,
wow,
sir.
he got that.
The most impressive 4-yard catch I think I've ever seen.
That's
Second
a
down.
wobbly ball too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really ugly pass. But
Ooh.
Smitty with the feet. God damn. God damn, he's good.
Ooh, K-Hop, Tommy, Benjamin, all getting in there. Always open in the comments. Thank you for taking it literally.
There you go.
Appreciate you guys. You are now officially entered. And a timeout. Eagles on 2nd and 6 to the start of the second quarter.
Wait, did they really do it, or did the Titans do
Titans
it? The
did it.
Titans
Okay.
sent all these guys on the field. They might have been.
I think he's bitching right now about sub.
Are they
sub-
going to call
Ooh,
a
they're gonna-
timeout to
he wants
challenge this?
it,
He's
yeah.
going to
Why
challenge
are you going
it,
to?
and
Good.
that
Please.
is
That's
a
one obvious catch.
terrible challenge unless we're missing something
No,
right there. No.
He didn't fumble it at all either.
This is a Doug Peterson style throw of the old red flag, folks.
Well, calling a
It's
timeout
4 yards. Why waste your
on
time?
first down in the middle of
it
the field.
hits the ground.
Does it hit the ground?
I mean, I think he
Still
has
got
it,
it.
but when he's going down, it hits the ground.
Bring in Mike Pereira to yell at Kevin Burkhardt, by the way. Oh, I forgot to mention that at the top of this. I, for some reason, am a huge Kevin Burkhardt fan. He came along calling games right when Chip Kelly was coaching for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I've kept track of his record of every single Eagles game since then, whether it's radio or TV. He is 11-7 when calling Eagles games.
Woo!
So, just want to put that out there. We have a chance to go 12-7 if they get the win today. That's pretty impressive for a broadcaster have like a winning record for one particular team.
That's a degenerate random trend stat.
Absolutely.
Is Kevin Burkhardt fixing games for the Eagles?
Could be.
215-509-5833. That's how you text us.
Speaking of Doug Peterson, what if I told you that the Jaguars have the same record as the Detroit Lions.
I would believe you.
Wow.
I how?
Yeah.
They were like legit for like the first 4 weeks.
Well,
Yeah.
they had Swift went down for a couple of weeks, and that was basically their power running game. Amon St. Brown missed the game.
No, I meant
The Jags.
Jags.
Oh, because
Like when
Doug
we played
Peterson
them.
literally. Doug Peterson literally said this team sucks in the offseason. Like, there's not going to be a fast turnaround. That's why. I'm not. Yeah. Flash in the pan. It's raining.
Okay.
You're against your old team. You want to say fuck you because I won you a ring. You still couldn't do that. And they beat Baltimore randomly. So
Yeah, last week. The 2-point conversion to
Yeah, that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. But yeah, like a part of it is I feel bad for the Lions more than I do in Jacksonville in that situation because for the Lions, their offense scores. I mean, like they put up a lot of points. They move the ball pretty well. They have trouble in the red zone sometimes, and their defense is god awful. And you know what? Ben Johnson could very well be a head coach next year. I mean, look, if I'm looking for a young offensive guy to run a team, and I see somebody in Detroit is really fucking crushing it, that's a candidate.
Yep.
Like you really have to consider him. Now the Lions offense has good talent. Like they've been building the line recently. I think their wide receivers are solid. Like they're in a good spot. But man, you get that guy like a high quality roster and he's going to do some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe that isn't a catch for Smitty.
It's still a dumb
From that angle.
It's
still a dumb challenge.
And they won. They won the challenge. So it's 2nd and 15.
Okay.
By the way, they've only run 3 times, thrown for 10 so far.
Good.
Love that.
Keep throwing today.
Is Jalen Hurts back for another one? 2nd and 15 down the middle and
Yep.
caught to Jack Stoll. Finally, with a Dallas Goedert type point for a first down.
Wide open in the middle of the field. And this is what they're going to do today. This is what they should do. This is growth. This is evolution, right? Spread the field, middle of the field. He's wide open. Jack Stoll can catch passes. Like, he's not dynamic, but he can catch passes, so involve him.
I just love how you keep going on and on there. It looks like there's going to be another false start on the Eagles here on 1st and 10. What did you say there? It's growing. It's evolving. It's evolution here. And it's just like nice drawn up play on.
This is a totally different looking offense than everything we've seen for like the past 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's 7 points. That's all.
It's a quarter
it's
in.
Not that different.
He's thrown 11 times already for 136. Yes, they're supposed to, but they're actually doing it. Like, it's nice to see them actually go wide and throw the ball a bunch and execute it at a high clip and look
it's
good.
It's evolving because it's agreeing with Vince Quinn's brain. So.
No, because they've been a running team with a shit passing offense, and they haven't done this kind of stuff.
On 1st and 15, Jalen says, "Fuck you, I'm going deep to Quez."
AJ Brown, touchdown!
Put it up! Put it up!
Give it
Yeah,
to him.
touchdown!
Yeah.
God damn it! Woo! What a ball! What a throw! Speaking of things evolving and pushing down the field and whatever Vince Quinn said, that's awesome. Hit that shit. Whipping. AJ Brown is whipping the goalpost and then hugging it. I don't know what.
because you can't do that to a player. Or else he'll get fined.
Whooping your ass.
Yeah.
Wow, what a catch.
Oh,
and what a,
man.
Oh, I don't know if that's a touchdown,
Oh, well,
fellas.
the Titans might want to challenge
I mean,
that.
he's out.
They already
Fuck
called it.
me, he's out.
It is going to get
Oh.
reviewed. They're probably going to automatic review is going to put
At
that
least
at the
by
one.
my eyes, you guys tell me if I'm wrong. I think his fucking foot hit chalk. Or paint. Sorry, it's not chalk in football. I would. Yeah, I don't. I think that's out. That's not even complete catch. If that's the case.
All
Shit.
right, I gotta see that again if it's a.
Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I thought I saw him land clearly on the line.
His foot was definitely out. I didn't see how many steps he got
Here we
before
go.
it was out. One.
Catch 1, 2. It's on the line.
Shit. Does his heel get down first is the only thing you can hope for.
Yeah.
If his heel gets down
Heel
first, you
toe.
got
This
it.
is going to be really hard.
You have to analyze the shit out
Control 1, 2. No.
of it. Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Maybe.
No, dude, it's right on the line. It's on the line.
heel. If the heel's down first, it's all
Do
that
we
matters.
see? I see white paint getting dressed up. Yeah, it's
Reversed.
reversed.
Yeah.
Son of
oh,
a bitch.
right.
God dang it. Sorry, y'all.
Hey, we got the celebration, so there was that.
I was about
Worth
ready
it.
to toss this bad boy to somebody right after that. Make sure, if you want this, always open in the YouTube comments. It's a beautiful hoodie from our friends over at phillysportshirts.com. And didn't Drew say he's got a sale going pretty much until the 14th of December? Did I read that right?
Yeah,
20%.
give that a let's get the exact numbers on that, but let's give it a look.
Yeah.
Drew's always running stuff over there.
Oh, not that. Just safe bet. You place all orders before the 14th. That's what he told us. So.
Oh, yeah. We're cooking up some things, folks. We're cooking up some things.
2nd and 15 after an almost touchdown. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Has Miles Sanders to his right. 4 wide receivers. 2 crossing in the middle.
All
Day. Going to go deep down the left-hand side. A.J. Brown is wide open.
no.
There's a flag on the play.
Is this going to be offensive pass interference?
Illegal man downfield.
I would almost imagine that's so. This is going to be 2 touchdowns called back, and someone is pulling their hamstring.
If he just got hurt,
Hold on.
okay.
Did he get shoved and that his hamstring went out? That is. Oh, come the fuck on! Come on!
That's defensive
bullshit.
pass
That's
interference.
a defensive fucking pick. If it's anything, the defender is running and stops like he's trying to take a goddamn charge.
Are they giving it to him?
Are they reversing it?
I think they're calling that on the Titans.
Good, you should.
This is going to be an AJ touchdown here.
Yeah, they're celebrating.
Yeah!
Okay, good.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah! I was about ready to break our television in studio. It's like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Woo!
You can't just tackle the guy.
That's a beautiful thing. So, look, I mean, this is going to be more passing yards than Jalen's had over, like, the past 2 weeks. He's already going to pass that mark in the middle of the second quarter. He's throwing for over 300 today. I think that's basically a given.
Oh, are you telling me that yards matter? That's great.
For
They're
this
up 1 score.
For this team right now, for what everybody wants to see, including you, with that empty feeling, it's a great passing offense. You're getting that today.
I'm going to be nitpicky until we're fucking 16-1 here.
15-2 is where it's going to be, but that's fine.
Fulton looking like he's
Full off.
Oh, got him.
So A.J. Brown with 2 touchdowns on 1 drive, if that's possible.
Still got the eye going.
He must have been throwing up a little more.
That sucks, man. I can't imagine puking so much you pop a blood vessel.
Once again, proving the point. Vince Quinn has never quite partied like that before.
I had to do some recovering this morning.
Yeah. Holiday party starting early. So there you go. All right. Extra point from Jake Elliott is up and good. 14-7. I think I need another cup of coffee. There, Ben.
Yeah, if you want to fill me up too, I'm in. Give me all the caffeine, baby. I'm too excited for this game. I'm too excited.
Because, the offense is evolving. It's scripting. It's what other delightful little professor words can we throw out there?
Yeah, let's see. It's transcending to a
transcending.
new
There you
plane
go.
of offensive excellence, John. This is a legendary all-time performance from a great generational Eagles team that will be on its way to win the Super Bowl. This could be no, I'm going to shut up on that. But I feel very good. I feel very good about this, and we're going to win this game by a lot, and then I'm going to talk all the shit. I'm going to talk all the shit after we win this game by 1,000,000 points. It's going to be like...
Why would you talk all the shit after this game?
Because everybody needs it. Everyone's fucking miserable, and they're not sure, and this is going to be exactly why you're sure is a game like today.
I almost wish they didn't call that last touchdown just so he could do that again. You know what I mean?
Fine, I'll make it 3 touchdowns on this drive. Yeah. Tim says this show doesn't end until John is tearing out his clothes and screaming in excitement. So,
see, we'll get him there, Tim.
Or frustration.
We're going to get him there, Tim. I'm going to get you all horned up, John Barcher.
Steven, coffee sucks. That's a Steven take.
That's
such a Steven take that coffee
Steve.
sucks.
That's bad.
Yeah.
What do you do, Steven? Are you just a not caffeine drinker, tea, Red Bull?
Yeah.
I have questions now.
Rock star.
I need to know. Yeah, that's a deep cut.
Yerba mate.
Ooh, speaking of deep cuts, Kay Hopkins in here with the Hank Stram loving the offensive matriculating the ball down the field. Absolutely.
Matriculating's a good word. Can add that to the pile.
That's like what I felt like matriculating had a moment in the 60s and 70s, and then that turned into precipitously. Every sportscaster in the world, like, once somebody said, God, the batting average has just precipitously dropped over the last couple of months. Ooh, I'm going to use that. Just me?
No, it's well, I can't tell you about word usage in the 60s and 70s all that much. I'd
No,
say
it's just we steal, like, the fun word. And like momentum, it probably started somewhere in the 70s and 80s too, right? Everybody just used momentum. That was like a smart word.
Oh, that was probably like a 1920. Like Teddy Roosevelt was yelling about momentum at the turn of the century, I would bet. Like guys from Yale were kicking guys from Harvard in the head and they would die on the field. And he's like, that's momentum, baby. That's momentum.
I'll show you how to stop that. Stick my foot out here and
All right, kickoff here. And
to the 25 of the own 25 of the Titans.
cool.
Nick
got
Sirianni,
nothing.
Kelsey having a little powwow laugh. I'm sure we'll hear about that on Tuesday.
And shout out to Kelsey, who showed up as what's his name from 51st Dates.
Sean Austin.
Yeah, Sean Austin from 51st Dates, who like uses all these steroids. He's a jacked up football player. It's a really funny thing. And Kelsey showed up as him today. It was a whole running bit on Twitter. It looked great.
Our good friend Dylan Meadows in the comments saying he just became a coffee drinker after his girlfriend got a Nespresso machine.
Oh, Nespresso.
Oh, Nespresso. Good
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I hear that's great. Slowly becoming Will Ferrell and kicking and screaming. So Tannehill fires on first down, incomplete. Great coverage from Bradbury. It's funny. I kept thinking about something you said this week.
Sure.
Can they keep Bradbury and CJ in the offseason, even if they paid Jalen and all that? I think they could, and I don't know why. I'm with you. I think Bradbury will have plenty of options, so you might get outpriced here. But I think there's a good chance that both of them still hang out here.
Yeah.
And Jalen Ramsey and your guy Aaron Donald. Yeah.
There you go.
Derrick
You just fixed
Henry.
the secondary right there.
Gronk comes out of retirement. Yeah.
Derrick Henry splitting out as a wide receiver all the way to the right here on 2nd and 10 is Tannehill. Quick drop looking, as always, to his left. Fires complete for about 5 yards. Is that Hilliard? I believe it is.
Wow,
Getting some action.
that's a big play in the Titans offense,
Ooh,
baby.
ooh.
5 yards.
And there's Saquon Barkley and the Giants rolling back against those vaunted Commanders. That looks like they've tied it 10-10.
Yeah,
so.
pay him all the money, Giants. $20 million a year, baby. You got to lock him in. You can't let a generational talent like that go out the door.
I think they end up paying him a 1-year deal. That's an absurd amount of money. I
1
don't think
year,
he's going anywhere.
$78 million.
Like $15 million or something like
Yeah,
that. 1 year,
that's-
$15 million.
Good.
Ooh.
3rd and 6 here for the Titans. Believe that's Hilliard out to Tannehill's right. It is. He splits out en route.
He's
now
running.
Tannehill scrambling out to his right to the 20.
Cox with a
looking
good
for
angle.
something.
Yeah.
Ooh, let him up. Ooh, big boy. Okay, good job.
God damn, that's a coverage sack. Holy shit. I mean, he's in the pocket for like 3 or 4 seconds. Then he rolls out for another 2 or 3 seconds. That was a long play, and he still had nowhere to go. And he just ate the sack because he had no choice. And credit to Fletcher Cox because he really takes a killer angle there. I mean, Hargrave's in direct pursuit, and he's like, nope, I'm just going to cut him off towards the line of scrimmage. And he still sacked him for about a 2-yard loss.
Speaking of huffing and puffing.
Yeah, he was moving there.
Yeah, not hard to cut off Ryan Tannehill, by the way. So
He's
glad
mobile
that,
enough.
glad that Fletcher
yeah.
was, not allowing him anything there. Is Britton
Hey.
Covey with a head full of steam
What?
to the 40.
What?
Wow, to his best return of the year, I think.
Wow, he got like 15 yards on that.
All the way back to the 45, gets the head slaps and butt slaps on his way to the sideline.
Wow.
And a few attaboys while we're at it.
Okay.
Attaboy Covey!
All right, let's get let's see. We're looking for touchdown here, and then the Eagles don't get the ball at half. Titans get the
They
ball.
don't.
At half. Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could score like 3 touchdowns in 4 drives. Would have been awesome. That's okay. That's okay. We're still gonna blow them out. Everything's good.
You got one of them fancy stirs over by you? I can't remember what I do. Actually, I don't need it. What am I talking
No, there's a bag full of stirs over there. I could put my pinky in, and I could just do that. Would
Some
you like
pinky flavored coffee.
that? Yeah, I mean, my pinky is delicious.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks to our friends over at Ocean City Coffee. Not a sponsor, just like them.
Solid stuff.
Ooh, here we go. 1st and 10. Quez Watkins with some fun motion and a bunch set out to his left. Under center is Jalen Hurts. He goes play action to Miles Sanders. Going to get rushed out to his right.
Oh, boy.
Going to get tripped up and just fall down for a flag and
What?
a 2-yard
Is
loss.
that's going to be a
They're
late
mad.
hit?
Yep,
I
they're
think
mad.
Edwards might have stepped on him and they threw the flag.
Oh,
And
they're going to – yeah, that's going to be a – oh, Dickerson's hurt.
oh, fuck. Yeah, it's his ankle. God damn it.
All right, Andre Dillard back in that case. Which that came out of nowhere. Yeah,
So what are they saying that is?
penalty on the Titans for sure. I think it's roughing the passer. Jalen's down.
That
That's
is a
a
very-
pretty shitty call.
It's a very BG call, especially when he's going for the ball and not him. But we'll take it.
Yep.
And he's
Wow.
not even touching his head or anything.
Woo. Okay. Yep. So
Steven, exactly that one. The Ocean City Coffee on State Street. It's awesome.
All right. Yeah, Dickerson's looking pretty bothered here. It's going to be Dillard for at least a while.
Yeah, I would say questionable to return without the Beats' help on this one.
Yeah. But it is amazing
Yeah.
that Dillard's playing guard now. I mean,
I don't think it's that crazy.
that's really come out of no. It's due. I mean, it's overdue, but it just like, and the Discord was talking about it earlier today. It was just like this. It just suddenly happened.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, oh, training camp stories. Here's the new angle on Andre Dillard. Like he just became a guard out of nowhere.
Yep.
More Cleveland red zone disasters. They just got a safety.
Oh, nice.
Oh, baby, Texans, let's go.
Fantastic. There's Jalen Hurts. Quick throw out to the right side. It's Miles Sanders for 5 and scurries out of bounds.
Beautiful here. Beautiful here. Like, this is a good way to use Miles. I mean, he's mostly been in for runs the whole way here. Now you change it up, he catches a pass. And it's the same thing with all that tendency breaking, right? It's just like once in a while you want to do it just enough to keep people honest, and that's how it's got to be. I really like how they're calling the game today.
Yeah, it's been not letting up at all. Just, hey, we're gonna attack this. And they've been staying in too high pretty much this whole time. As now there's a little bit of swing motion from Miles Sanders here on second
All
and
day
5.
for Jalen.
Now he's flushed
He
out
didn't need
looking
to get
his
out of
left.
that pocket.
Now throws to nobody out of the box. Going to be 3rd and 5 here.
He could have stepped up and still had another 2 or 3 seconds if he wanted it.
Yeah, he's still a little jumpy there. It's honestly, I hate to even say this, could probably learn a thing for 2 from Ryan Tannehill on that. Especially when the middle of his, like, we'll probably, go over this on Tuesday a little bit and nitpick and stuff. But, man, doesn't look like, Kelsey or anybody else is getting beat in the middle there. So,
No. Look, there was some movement there. They were starting to get behind him, but he had time again stepping up. But you take it because generally when he's got those instincts, they're good.
3rd and 5, little
What?
design here out to the
Wow,
left
that
side.
worked.
Flag.
Yeah, that's going to get called back. I believe there was either a hold or procedure there.
As Jalen tosses the ball into an assistant by accident, just throws it
Into
right
the
in the
back.
guy's back.
Yeah, take this. Take that.
Eat it, water boy. Bam.
And it is a holding on the offense. Number 62 gets Kelsey.
That's crazy, man. Being able to call a quarterback sweep on 3rd and 5,
I love it.
that's ridiculous.
And that's a Stoutland play. You can tell. He's like,
And then cameras on him.
son of
Stoutland
a
University,
bitch.
baby.
Look
Love
at
that
the
guy.
design here, and let's look at the call. Dude,
What?
that's not. Hold on. Unless they changed that rule a long time ago. I was always,
No.
as a lineman, able to push down on the back of a defending player's helmet if he's looking down at me. That's his fault, not
Yeah.
mine.
That's a
That's
terrible
a bullshit
call.
Not that means anything. I don't know. It seems like something the NFL would outlaw, but I definitely remember you were allowed to do that at one point. So,
Yeah, that should not be. I mean, he was diving forward. It's not even like Kelsey pulled him down, like held him to get him down to then finish him off and knock him
Yep.
down. He just fell forward. So that's an awful call.
two really bad calls on that. Titans shouldn't have gotten that on the roughing the passer thing, and that's 2 weak calls there.
It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah. Now depending on the Domowich count or the whatever the count, we're probably on like 8 or 9 penalties.
Christian Fulton now officially questionable return. So there is that from our good friend Teron Davenport.
Okay.
So they're down a corner as well.
Any update on Burks?
Nothing on Burks yet. I would assume. We'll just go through that. I'm sure we missed it.
Yeah. See if that's out there anywhere.
3-17 Bears over Packers.
Yes, go Bears, man. That's awesome.
I did start Aaron Rodgers in fantasy today because he was available and I needed to.
Oh no!
Well, it was either that or Ryan Tannehill.
Wow. So wait, he was available?
Yeah, somebody dumped him right at the last second. I was like, all right, let me just
Wow.
grab this real quick and.
How wild is that?
Yeah,
Could you have possibly imagined before this season somebody just releasing Aaron Rodgers, the back-to-back MVP?
You could have taken Kenny Pickett.
Oh yeah, they'll put it. Oh no, because we have dumb it's a dynasty league, so everybody's like, there's practice squad players you can't touch, and it's really exciting.
So you just picked up Aaron Rodgers for the rest of his career if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, right. I doubt it though. Like I'm not going to hold on to him because I can get quarterbacks anywhere. But
I mean, if you don't need it, I would be curious to see where he goes next season.
yeah, definitely a makeup call. Yeah,
That's what
I
I was
agree,
thinking
guys.
too. I was thinking it felt a little bit like a makeup call, and that's all right. I mean, for the Eagles right now, you're looking at the situation. It's going to be what, 3rd and 15, so 4-down territory to me. But the other side of it is too, and this is the nice thing that they've already earned so far in this game. They can take a shot down the field. If they just say, you know what, fuck it, we're going for the end zone here, I totally respect it.
Mm-hmm.
I got no issues with that. I just want to see the exact yardage to figure out what a kick would look like if that's doable.
8 penalties.
Oh, baby, 8 penalties. Yeah, so they're at the 50, so they can't do that.
I think this is nice, easy 4-down territory. Regardless, let's get 7 here.
Yep.
Get 8. And
Oh,
Jalen
free
Hurts
rusher.
looking to the left and can't even find A.J. Brown. So I would say this is punt
Oh,
Rama.
no, is it again?
Oh, my God.
It's going to be, oh, no, it's Jalen Hurt.
His keeps pointing to his head and walking off.
I think something got fucked up on protection. Watch this. Is this Bud Dupree? Right off the edge, man.
Ooh,
I mean,
he got
there's
it helmet to helmet and no. Oh, they did get the flag on that.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, it was a really bad shot.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's literally what I was describing, and it was almost helmet under chin there, and looks like Jalen got a little. Now I wonder if they make him go out of this game at any point. I guess not.
Something was
I thought a
clearly
spotter
wrong there.
Yeah, I thought a spotter would drag him off the field. There was some back and forth with Mailata and Dupree there for a quick second.
Yeah. Mailata, as he looked back, he saw Dupree back there in the moment he was hitting Jalen and had his hands up like, what the hell? So I don't know what happened on that protection call, but something got screwed up.
That keeps happening, by the way, because
It does. Mailata particularly.
Mailata's side and like running back is not decided to pick up. It's very frustrating. 1st and 10 anyway. So the Eagles keep it moving here. A little dump off that it gets batted down in the front of the line, and Jordan Mailata just crushed whoever was on the ground right there. Holy shit, was he not having that? Oh my God, I think who is that? 93 on the Titans.
Yeah,
Was not having that.
There was a moment there. No, not Jaqueski Tart.
Not Jaqueski, but that is a tart without the extra T.
Wow. Well, the way he got hit, you could say he was a shock tart.
Oh,
Anyway, man, he got crushed. So, yeah, Mailata, who's clearly pissed on the last play and how that all went down, has an opportunity to hit that lineman as he almost catches a tip ball and just fucking smack the shit out of him.
2nd and 10. Little quick pitch out to Quez Watkins as they do an end around, who gets walloped for about a 2-yard gain here on 2nd and 10. So 3rd and 8 coming up. Watkins starting to walk and talk that shit. There's a bit of chirpiness going on.
Yeah, he's
a
really
little bit of
feeling it.
chirpiness.
Major update. Jalen Reagor made a 38-yard reception.
Whoa!
Big time. Are they in the red zone because of that now?
They were, and then they got some penalties going.
I feel like he's coming around. Sorry, Paris. We wish we could show you the game, but they probably take the stream down. So best we can do.
Yeah, Roger Goodell will find out where we live. I don't need that.
3rd and 9 here for the Eagles, and they are offsides. I believe that's going to be on the Titans, though. But no, it's not. How many offside penalties is that? That is,
Wow.
I got 6, actually. That makes 6.
That's ridiculous.
Procedural or offsides, I've got 6.
Yeah,
I'll
who-
start.
Who was this one on?
Mailata.
Mailata? That's his 2nd today.
He did his Jordan Peters launch
Oh.
stop set. Son of a bitch, what is happening on that side, Tim? I don't know either. I don't get it, Timmy.
Last couple of weeks with Mailata have just been off. Christmas album, man. They should have
Christmas-
never
see?
done the Christmas album.
Kelsey has a podcast.
Get your heads in the playbook. 3rd and 14, empty set. As Jalen Hurts with a 5-step drop rolls out to his left now, shakes and bakes and has somebody behind him. It's a fumble, and it is recovered by Jordan Mailata. Thank God, I would assume the field goal unit comes out. So where's this blowout, Vince Quinn? God damn it.
Yeah, well, let's see. It's going to be a 50. It's like a 61-yard kick. Blowout's coming. It's coming. Everything's fine.
Oh, yeah, Timmy, good call. So you could watch simultaneously on NFL Plus and us at the same time.
There you go.
I believe you could match it up that way, too. Right? They allow you to.
Ooh, can you pause the game like that on there?
Yeah, I think
I'm
you can.
sure you can.
You never know.
Oh, man, it turns into a fucking punt. God damn
right.
it.
Yeah, it's
Not
a bit.
that I'm a fan of field goals.
It'd be a long kick. It'd be like 61-63. It's cold.
Fake.
There we go. Yeah, let's throw a bomb, Sipas.
Yeah, now who's playing
Throw a
Madden?
bomb, loser.
This ends up at the Titans 12 as they do a fair catch here with 8:49 to go in the second, and a lot of dumb-ass mistakes, Vince Quinn, Taylor Cordatis. God damn it.
When's the last time they tried a fake punt?
The Eagles, man.
Been a long time.
Yeah,
I
something with Doug.
I don't think I can recall one.
I don't think Doug ran a fake punt.
He must have run a fake punt. Doug was such a cheeky bastard. He must
Felt
have
like
done
we
some
would
fakes.
He probably ran one and failed because I would have. I feel like we would have remembered if Dougie ran one successfully. If anybody on YouTube actually or in the Discord at bellandthebirdman.com, you can always join there. If you can remember the last fake punt, that would be fucking helpful.
Yeah, there must have been like a direct snap or something like that. There has to have been. Probably, again, it was in the Doug Peterson era is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Doug was all about that shit.
Yeah, Kyle, they're hanging around.
Yeah,
They're
suck.
hanging around.
They got to go 90 yards or something right now.
Right now, I'm just saying, like there's plenty of opportunities that an Eagles team can, put teams like this out of their misery with injuries, too, that keep crawling up on their side. You've lost their biggest pass catcher.
Yep.
Should be a lot better. That's all.
Oh, no, they should be better, but Tennessee stinks, so luckily they're worse. The biggest thing for me, too, like I mentioned this a little bit earlier, the highest they've scored all year is 27 points, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's like 24, 24, 20, 17, 20. Like they just can't. They're not dynamic. I mean, the Eagles, we've seen them 40, 35. Like there's no way Tennessee can keep up over the course of this game.
Do you remember the Cardinals fake punt against the Eagles?
Cardinals
2020?
No.
December
That
20th?
was that Jalen's first game?
No, his
no.
first game was against
Saints.
the Saints.
Oh, never mind. He played in that game though, right?
Oh, they ran the fake punt. The Cardinals ran the fake
Cardinals,
punt?
yes.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. And converted, actually. I think that's what turned the game around or whatever it was.
So the last Eagles fake punt that I'm seeing is 2002.
What? There's no way. There's no way.
Successful, at least.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't remember a successful.
What is that punt?
It's a very, very, very good. It was a touchdown score too.
Whoa!
Wow.
Wait.
2002. Oh,
Eagles.
Brian Dawkins,
Yep.
Texans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
That's the last time.
Oh,
that is
was
the last time that I remember. Yes.
That was the game where Brian Dawkins had like an interception. Was that a receiving
punt return for a touchdown or threw one or something like that.
Yeah, like he did something that's never been done in the history of the game in that Texans game.
Jordan Davis and Linval Joseph are. Nope, that's Sue. Never mind.
Yep.
Thought they were going that way.
And
for
Jordan.
a second.
Jordan was defensive end on that snap.
That was so all three were on the field. So it was Joseph,
Yeah.
Sue, and Davis there, and
Yeah.
they got gashed for 6 yards.
Well, they ran away from
my
Jordan.
bad.
They ran to the one weak spot on the right side, away from the three of them.
Do you remember the Dolphins fake field goal?
I do remember that. That was when Carson Wentz had the boys up at halftime, and then that was what gave him the lead. I think, right?
Yeah, 37-31 Dolphins.
The Rams, I think, had a successful conversion in there between two.
Oh, the Rams were all about that. Yeah.
2nd and 5 for the Titans after the Derrick Henry run. 8:09 and ticking down here in the second half. Tannehill looking, scrambling, and now cross the line of
Nowhere to
scrimmage. He's
go.
going to go for the first down, gets it, and goes out of bounds after an 8-yard scramble.
After it keeps looking and nobody's open,
Good
he's going to have
gracious.
nobody to throw to all day.
Isn't that how you run like all the NFL backyard video games? Just have everybody go deep.
Yeah,
Get yourself about 7 to 8 yards and scramble.
that's exactly it, dude. Like NFL Street, it'd be like, all right, everybody goes deep. I'm Michael Vick,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna run.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
There was a fake punt in the Steelers game.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, which the Steelers converted that one too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. Second quarter, third quarter, something like that.
Yeah.
Handoff, first and 10 to Derrick Henry.
There he is.
Another 4 yards.
See, I thought we were talking
He's
about
heating up.
times the Eagles did it.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to think of anything.
I'm only finding opponents.
Yeah.
Want to know why? Because they don't have a special teams unit anymore. Last time that they ran shit like that, ran plays, Chip Kelly.
Bobby April, baby.
So good.
Yeah.
Love that Bobby April.
Been a while.
2nd and 5 coming up. Just 29 yards on 9 touches, by the way, for Derrick Henry.
And
7 passes from Tannehill total.
Yeah. For 41 yards,
Ooh.
he's got 1 touchdown.
They go bunch set off to the left-hand side. Derrick Henry there, too. RPO that way.
Oh!
It is almost intercepted by
no!
Bradbury.
Oh, my God. James Bradbury
That would've
almost
been
intercepted a screen.
Pick 6.
Dude, they fucking scripted that the whole way. Ryan
Wow.
Tannehill wasn't even bothering looking down at Ryan Tannehill. And they had the numbers there, too.
Ooh,
that was a
that's
3-on-2, and
interference.
Bradbury broke it up.
That's an interference.
Yeah.
On 15?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
Akina.
because it's behind the line of scrimmage.
Akina was all over him on that. Oh, Bradbury.
Wait, so you can just tackle the guy pretty much?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
You can't tackle it before the ball is thrown.
No, yeah,
but
yeah.
Once it is, game's on.
Man.
3rd and 5.
NFL blitz style.
Yes. There's no gain there. Tannehill getting some
back
pressure
foot.
in the middle and just completes a 7-yard pass to Austin Hooper on like a textbook out route. Fuck me.
Yep. Plotting.
Paper cuts. Forcing us to punt. Paper cuts.
Wow. Zach McPherson on the field.
Couldn't imagine they got a first down with Zach McPherson one-on-one with a tight end. Sorry,
Yeah.
Zach. Sorry.
Well, that's why Malcolm Jenkins should be on this team. Just saying.
If they can get the trading rights back from the Saints, which I doubt they want to do that.
The
First
Saints
and
are so
10.
bitter.
In motion, right to left. Number 2, don't know where that is. I'll learn your name if it's important. Here's Tannehill throwing in the middle of the field and caught and
God.
ran to the 30, to the 25. Is that Hilliard? God, no, he doesn't play on this team anymore. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, I
Good
can't.
luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm not even. You know me. I'm going to botch that.
I don't have it. 85.
Titans run I don't even know what that is. It's not even a tight end seam down in the middle there for a huge gain of like 40, 50 yards.
Yeah, I mean it's a dig route, but he just as soon as he catches it, he stops the route and turns around, and Epps couldn't keep up with him, and he just ran down the middle of the field.
Whew. I don't even know who was on coverage there. Was that McPherson again?
Epps.
Oh,
That was Epps.
Play action. They're going to run a screen.
Oh God, that was
Yeah,
ugly.
And they blow it up
Oh,
and maybe
fumble.
fumble it, but they recover it anyway. So it's either a gain of 4 or a loss of a half of a yard.
Yep, it's a
And it
loss.
looks like a loss of a half a yard.
That's how they're marking it. I don't know if Derrick Henry caught that, but
how.
they're not going to review that. Nobody should review that.
Is Kenny Pickett becoming sneaky good?
Is he
Where's
doing
at now?
stuff?
What's
Yeah.
happening?
It's I mean I've seen a couple of good completions on red zone from him.
Was that right?
He was great in the Colts game.
I still think he's I don't know. I think he's just like the next Kirk Cousins.
I mean he's not the guy, but he's a lot better than I thought he would be.
He's fun. I think
Yeah.
he's entertaining on a given week, and he makes the occasional like, oh shit kind of throw.
Tannehill with a throw, pitch, and semi-catch to Austin Hooper, I guess, for 9. I don't know why they're playing so soft here, guys.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
really
know.
weird.
Are they just expecting to run more?
I guess. Such a funky game, says random person on YouTube. You are 100% right, man.
Yep.
Just as advertised. Here comes more funk. 3rd and 1 with a power load line off to the right-hand side, and there is a flag. There is a
What?
flag, and I believe it's going to go against the Titans.
Welcome back.
Here. There it is.
Yeah.
False start.
All right.
Vrabel, what are you going to do, buddy? What are you going to do? Oh, yeah. A little jumpy about Hargrave being in the NASCAR position as an edge. I feel it. I feel it.
I'm trying to do a Lebitard style. What does Mike Vrabel look like?
He looks like a Peanuts character. He looks like somebody that should be one of the
Ooh, yeah.
teachers because of his nose and his profile.
Well, you never saw the adults
Yeah.
in Peanuts.
3rd and 6, they go from, they're going for 3 wide out to the left. Austin splits out from the right-hand side. Plenty of time for Tannehill until it's not. Who was that? Josh Sweat? There you go. Huge sack. That's going to automatically turn this into a field goal attempt. Feel like it's whether it's Hassan Reddick or Josh Sweat once they get down there against shitty quarterbacks. Somebody just turns up. Good for them. That was good.
Yep. It's another coverage sack. I mean, Tannehill is having such a hard time getting the ball out. There's just nobody there. And that's how it should be. I mean, the Eagles secondary versus the Titans wide receivers, it's not close. Their best guy, which, by the way, number 2 that you were trying to figure out, it's Robert Woods.
Oh, there you go.
He's their leading receiver.
Shout out to Robert Woods.
Yeah.
Just not like this.
Yeah, he's a number 2. I always liked Robert Woods. He's a number 2. And the fact that he's been their leading guy.
36 yards for the Titans right down the middle, 10-14 with 3:28 here in the second.
Plenty of time.
We'll take it.
Yeah, get down here. You got 2 timeouts still because you blew one in the first quarter with 13:35 left in the first. But they still have 2 timeouts,
Yeesh.
2-minute warning, can take their time, get a touchdown, go into the half.
Oh, I have one for. He looks like he brings his own chair and gets weighed into his 6-year-old son's little league game.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Isn't that everybody? Doesn't everybody bring a seat to a little league game?
No, they usually have like little bleacher set up.
Oh, Taylor goes to the fancy ballparks. That's nice.
There's usually like those little stand. They don't have to be like big bleachers.
No,
I know
no,
what
yeah.
you're
No,
talking
I know
about. Like
I
those
know what
little
you're talking
tiny-
about.
Yeah.
I'm just saying most little league fields benches are bad. So
Oh, they definitely are. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not.
call me
yeah.
I'm also like Mike Vrabel. That's all.
I mean, like
I always bring the chair.
yeah, like he does the gift of the guy that like opens it up in like one swing.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Now the game can start.
See, to me, Mike Vrabel's in a bowling league, and he's like
Yeah.
super intimidating about it. And if you throw the ball while he's throwing, he'll kill you. Like he's that kind of guy. But he only bowls like a 94.
No, it's a darts league.
I just saw a clip of like one of those televised dart leagues on Sky
Yo,
Sports
it's
or whatever.
electric.
The guy is talking to him and saying like, "Oh, you fucking cunt! What do you think? You think
Yeah.
Satan's gonna give me the 888? Bang! You know, like I'm like, whoa."
They're always British, and there's always Pilsner coming out of their pores.
That's a sport, or excuse me, game I can get behind. Right? You can't call that a sport.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. It's a game. It's a game. I think is how I would classify
It gets hype though. It's so funny.
It does. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. A nice little swing pass. Oh, actually it does.
Whoa.
I can say nice. It's 9 yards from Miles Sanders to
All
the
right,
right-hand
Miles.
side.
And he gets out of bounds. 322.
Gotta like that.
Yeah, very smooth. Very smooth so far.
You're really trying to bend this into something it ain't. I love it.
I've got so much caffeine in my system, dude. You have no idea. I'm so fucking jacked up right now. If I was a dog, I'd be doing zoomies right now. Like that's where I'm at.
That's always the funniest thing to watch.
It's such a great feeling. It's just any dog, especially when you get an old dog that like hasn't done it in 2 years. It's like, oh my god, it's like Haley's Comet.
2nd and 6, quick RPO out to Quez Watkins. That was kind of a nice little play design there.
Quick, easy passes in the system.
And Quez very mad that he didn't escape that. He did have a lot of green in front of him if he broke that off. So I like a lot of those.
Need Sue to do zoomies.
Yeah.
Like just a little bit of old style, just to show up for a play or two.
Yeah, he's kind of hobbling around out there.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles as Miles Sanders sprints out to the right-hand side in motion. Jalen in the middle to Jack Stoll, and low, not gravy.
No, but he caught it. Nice
Second
play by
down.
Jack. So what are we looking at? 2nd and 2?
Something. Yeah, it was a good chunk there.
All right.
it's 2nd
Come
and
on.
3. We'll
Something
call it
off
2nd
before
and
the
3.
clock. Something before the clock. Come on, baby. They're going to run it down.
Yeah, of course they are. They always do this. 2:01, and there you go. The
Fucking
2-minute
hate it.
warning has hit as the Eagles are just
You always
before
run it down.
midfield. Always.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Play in.
I want to run that play to get a free play. I think that's where your head's at, right?
You get the first down and a timeout there. Yeah, I would try something. And they're a hurry-up team at times. Like, they run it so much that it should be easy to be like, oh, we've got 20 seconds. Yes, let's run a play real quick and then hit the timeout. Whatever. It's all margin stuff.
I'm just looking up stats here, too, just to make sure we're on the level.
Look up penalties. Let's by halftime, let's have a clear number of what the penalties are. It's a lot. It's way too many.
Yeah. Will NFL.com load? Let's find out. I was not a big fan of their box score, or like how many steps it takes to get to the box score.
It used to be pretty solid. Now the way they've rearranged it, especially on web, I hate it. I go to ESPN a lot of times. I just think they do a better job.
Do 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 boom.
I doubt there's a professional checkers league, Tim.
Well,
Ooh.
Checkers?
be a very boring. If it's speed checkers, I might check it out.
Speed checkers. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be like a chess clock
Who
right next
plays
to it.
checkers that seriously?
That's
Degenerate
at that
gamblers.
point,
What are you
yeah, like
talking about?
get into chess. Just play chess.
Chess play chess.
Ooh, how about like
It's a better game.
Connect 4? Speed
Yeah, there
Connect
you go.
4?
Connect 4 is phenomenal.
Now we're talking.
I love Connect 4.
And put one of those like large, humongous giant Connect 4 boards like you would, 10 feet high or whatever.
Yep. Oh, I'll totally do that. I'll do that all
9
day.
penalties.
9 penalties.
9 penalties.
I still can't find the box score on NFL.com. I was seeing how long
Yeah,
it would take me.
ESPN, dude. You can't. You just gotta. The NFL sucks.
No, I do not want the current drive chart. Thank you.
Yep.
Uh,
I mean, they could make it easy, but that'd be ridiculous.
yeah. All right. Well, 9 penalties so far. So thank you, Taylor. Deet, 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 deet.
Yep. Vikings beating the shit out of the Jets right now. It's 17-3.
Well, that's unfortunate for everybody.
Yeah, Taylor's got Red Zone on over there, so I can get like glimpses of the TV.
Yeah. Any other? Well, we'll get to that in a second there for halftime too.
Eagles got a touchdown to get before the half, baby.
2nd and 3 as we come back from commercial break.
Spent a lot of time thinking about this play. It better be good.
And it is a nice little RPO handoff to Kenny Gainwell.
Kenny!
Gets a nice gain of about 10. Easy first down and across to the 45.
I am pleased. Plenty of time.
Part of the evolutionary, wonderful offense that's created against the Titans today.
That's right.
The Deshaun Watson return has been a total disaster so far.
As expected.
Love it.
Hope
I
it's
love
like
it.
that for the lifetime of that contract.
I bet that team likes Jacoby Brissett more than they like Deshaun Watson.
You would have to, as Jalen
Oh,
Hurts. 1st and 10. Dump off to the middle. It is Kenny Gainwell. And across for another first down as it keeps ticking down 120. And the Titans are asking for a flag, but I don't know why. 14 of 20 for Jalen Hurts, 205, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. They run tempo with 110 now. Jalen Hurts, 5-step drop, looking plenty of time. Now rushing out to his left-hand side, firing, throwing downfield.
Whoa,
Probably going to get a flag.
Yeah!
And does, as A.J. Brown, looking
Uh-oh.
a tiny bit limp there. And I don't know if that's for show or for actual.
Stretching
looks like for
something out.
actual.
I don't know. Yeah, he's on all fours
Ooh,
over there.
man, he got it right there. I see it right there. He on the comeback route, I think it was his knee. It kind of like got a little bit caught up in the turf there. DB doesn't turn around. Easy flag to throw.
Yeah, he was completely locked up on that. And not in like a this is good coverage locked up. It was just like all over him locked up. This is
I'm gonna
great.
hang
Look,
out.
1st and goal. You got a minute 2 here.
It's a quick 215 yards for Jalen.
No big deal.
It's great.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's an
No.
easy one to call.
Yeah, you can't
Way
do
to go,
that.
Avery. Thanks, pal.
All right, so now you can just run it here pretty much every time if you want.
Hey, look at that. They're in pony. Boston Scott, Miles
Look at
Sanders.
that. There you go, John.
Out in shotgun. It's about time. As they break out, it's a draw. Jalen Hurts. And gets stuffed at about the 3-yard line. So
Cool.
they are not the Colts.
Totally good. All right, now you get back to the line. I'd run it again. Who called a timeout? Is my question.
I would assume the Titans did.
Aren't the Titans just a better version of the Colts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what they are. Exactly what they are. Fox broadcast going through all the times that they are 10-1, and I believe they would be a part of what 3 teams that are 11-1 in Eagles history, and then after that, I think they would stand alone. What is it? 13-3? Is that the best record?
13-3. Yeah. That was 04.
It's going to get pretty close. God bless this schedule, huh?
Schedule's definitely a big part of it. This schedule's been so easy.
Still like the cut of the jib of Bayard there. Old and still has it.
Yep.
Or NFL old, I should say.
Such a gross saying.
Second and goal coming up for the Eagles as they're going to come out in pistol. Devontae Smith right next to Jordan Mailata again. I think we've seen this a couple of times this year.
Traditional tight end Devontae Smith.
Miles Sanders now goes from pistol to the outside. It's the
Oh,
QB
he's got
draw
it.
to the
He's
right-hand
got it.
side.
He's got it.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts to the corner, front end zone. Hopefully 21-10 coming up. Do that gritty. There we go.
Oh, yeah. This one's over. All right.
Stop saying that, would you? You've seen a disaster with the Titans on this field and them being up 3 scores.
Yeah. Jim Schwartz is not here. Corey Graham is not here. Everything is fine.
I thought we
feel
wanted
great.
Jim Schwartz.
Oh,
Not for this
does.
game. Not for this game in this moment. Everything's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Everything's fine.
All right.
I'm bobbing and weaving right now. I'm bobbing and weaving.
Where is Jim hanging out?
With the Titans as a consultant. He was actually hanging out with one Howie Roseman at game time out on the field there. So Jake Elliott for the point after is up and good. 21-10 Birds.
Woo!
His trend keeps ticking along here. Nice PI. 22nd career rushing TD, tied for most all time by a quarterback in the first 31 starts.
There's no way he's not stat chasing, by the way. Especially after his response on the Sunday night game.
I think
Like
so
she
too.
mentioned it. It's like, oh, was I really? It's like, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I had no idea. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So he's got to get one more rushing touchdown today to pass Cam.
Yeah,
K. Hopkins saying
That's what the stat was, right?
yeah.
The 49 championship team went 11-1. So I guess that's like
No, who cares?
the only time they were not undefeated, -1 game.
Was that Steagles?
Not Steagles, post Steagles, actually.
Yeah, like 45, 46 maybe was Steagles. But all those guys, I mean, yeah, it's crazy to be like, yeah, so I'm on the 11-1 Philadelphia Eagles, but I'm also painting your house. It's like, God damn. They come such a long way. Could you imagine if these guys, after the games, were like working regular fucking jobs?
Yeah.
Like, hey, how'd you like insurance? I'm A.J. Brown.
Well, it depends. Can you score a touchdown next Sunday?
Yeah.
Jack stole this pool maintenance.
Hi, everybody. I'm star quarterback Jalen Hurts, and I'll be bagging your groceries today.
Yeah. Go Birds.
Or whatever it is. First and 10 for the Titans. I imagine they're just going to chill here, but who knows? Is Tannehill. Nope. Back, looks, throws, and incomplete. Is a big celebration from Reed Blankenship.
Okay, now, if you get greedy, you could get the ball back here.
Well, they called timeout. Or no, they should.
Incompletion, yeah.
They should call timeout is what I meant
If you
to
get
say.
reedy.
Ooh.
Is he going half belly? Reed Blankenship going half belly on us?
With the undershirt?
In the wintertime?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Good for him. He's a man.
Second and 10, Titans. Here is Tannehill backing up, flushed out to his right-hand
Oh, he's
side
gonna
now,
get hit
and
again.
throwing, and
Oh.
man, just nobody to throw to. Everybody's completely covered. Josiah Scott all over the Tennessee Titans' other tight end that's not Austin Hooper.
Bunch of fours out there at receiver. Like, they just don't have it. It's like what the Jaguars were for a couple of years. It was just like it's like, oh, DJ Chark is your one. You know, it's like, oh well, good luck with that. D.D. Westbrook, good luck with that.
DT11 with a great comment. Jordan Mailata would no doubt be singing the CD Underground Speakeasy post game. Yeah, totally. Ladies and gentlemen, star left tackle Jordan Mailata. 3rd and 10 short of the sticks as Reed Blankenship makes another play.
Kelsey's a cook at one of those like construction guy like breakfast sandwich spots.
Yeah.
That's only open till like noon.
Yeah, because they make sausages until noon.
Yeah.
Like that's the lunch special, and that's it. Yeah.
Open at 4 a.m., closes at
Yep.
1 p.m.
Yeah.
Yep. Love that.
There's so many of those places in the city too.
There's a million of them. And if they don't have that, there's like a food cart that's all they do. You know?
Yeah.
We sell 7 breakfast sandwiches and all of the soda and juices in the world. And sometimes Black and Milds. And lottery tickets, yeah.
Maybe condoms.
You never know what goes on at that job
fellas.
site.
All right, so the Eagles do burn a timeout here, by the way.
Okay.
4th and 4.
35 seconds, so they're going to actually try for a field goal.
Well, when
here.
you have Britton Covey as a specialist,
That's right. Such a dynamic
you
guy.
got to get him a shot at the his hands on the ball. So here he goes. He's backing it up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20 with a full head of steam and just trots out of bounds for a nice 10-yard gain. Okay.
So 26 seconds. You got one timeout.
They're going to take a knee and head into the locker room.
They probably are, which is like, I don't even know why you call the timeout in the first place if that's what you're going to do.
Fox showing us that there's 164 points scored in the second quarter for the Eagles, which is the most in the NFL. If you didn't know that already.
In any quarter as well.
Yeah, in any quarter.
So nobody in the league has scored more in a quarter than the Eagles do in the second.
And it looks like they're going to go try to score points with 26 seconds in a timeout here. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts backing up, looking, throwing across to the middle to Kenny Gainwell to the 43.
Okay,
Call a timeout.
Timeout. Yes. Let's
All
go.
right,
Let's
all right.
go.
Let's go get a field goal here.
I've been dying to see them do shit like this during the year. They've
Well-
had multiple opportunities, and they usually punt on it.
Because they're not getting the ball back here.
Yeah.
I think that's why. Just like you said, might as well be aggressive and go get it.
Let's go. Yes. Oh, God, I love this. I'm so happy today. I'm just in such a good mood.
No one's going to bring him down. Oh, no. Not even a dramatic loss in the second
There's your guy.
half. Hey, Shane, good job today so
The
far.
legend. He kind of looks Jake Cutlery.
No.
He could be like
He
Jake
looks like
Cutler's
Foles.
brother.
I'd say Foles more than Jake
He
Cutler.
looks like that dude Dak Shepard.
Oh, yeah. He does
Yeah,
have a
I
Dak
see
Shepard vibe.
Dak Shepard was a dad with that coached football. Shane Steichen, everybody. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts backing up, looking, throwing to his left. Boston Scott.
Woo!
Caught.
Woo!
Is that
Just
a
for-
Boston impression?
It
on
was.
purpose?
It was. 5 yards, by the way, and out of bounds. 14 seconds on the clock.
Oh, this is great.
21-10 Birds.
Marcus Smart.
About to be 24.
Marcus Smart. Making some art. Having a fart. I'll be done with the dad jokes now. 2nd and 5. So they go 4 wide here. Boston Scott to Jalen Hurts' left. Jalen looking, firing down,
Whoa.
and good zone to throw it in, but
Okay.
nobody there.
You can still do it one more time. So one more shot play towards the sideline.
I don't think you can do that.
You can
I
do it
think
one
you
more.
got-
You got to get out.
You got sidelines or nothing here.
Yeah. Yeah, so you do something like that. You probably need what? We're talking 15, 20 yards?
Yeah, they need to get to, I'd say the Titans 45 as a absolute must.
Did you guys see Eskin there?
No, I
No.
He had fucking yellow Beats headphones
didn't. That's
to match his yellow
Yep.
suit vest.
Oh, he has multiple beats of different colors to match the suits. I think he's got like a purple set with a purple suit. Like that's what Howard does.
sounds very Eskin.
He
Very
goes.
Eskin to
He
me.
goes for it. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got swag. So, okay,
I kind
yeah.
of like the idea of your shot play here. And I would run empty.
Wow, now that you said Dak Shepard, I can't get it out of my
I
head.
know, dude. It's like that's when he turns to the side, it really throws me. Is that Dak Shepard? coaching the Eagles offense?
I don't think I've ever watched a Dak Shepard movie.
Ooh.
You probably did by mistake and didn't realize.
Without a paddle?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm aware of it.
All right, so they're going to go 4 wide here. And it is a pitch off to Boston Scott on 3rd and 5. And Landon Dickerson hugs him and is short of the first down for some reason.
So that was a play for some reason.
They wanted to, I guess, line this up on that hash for him.
Are they?
But I think they're short of where they need to go, and they're going to run a play on 4th and 1.
Are they just gonna?
I don't know what's happening here.
What
They
is
are.
this?
They've decided they're short, and they're going to run. I don't know what
They're
the
at
fuck
50.
that was.
Like you're at the. What was
What
that?
on earth was that?
What the hell was that run call?
Jesus Christ. Oh, we do have an official picture of the Iceman in our Discord, by the way. Hanging out with, I believe, Eagles vice president. Yeah, he has put on some ice cream tummy. Good for him. Yeah, what the fuck was the point of that? It was either like run this and go take a 67-yard field goal.
Because you
Or
ran
get
it
us
to
a
the
little closer for the Hail Mary.
ran to the sideline and went out of bounds, and there's 3 seconds left. That was the dumbest call.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
That
at
was a horrific call.
It'll be a touchdown, so it doesn't matter.
all. You're probably right.
Smitty in the corner, baby.
Is this going to be a dump off to the fucking Boston Scott?
Yeah,
with
it's
the
going to be
trail of runners
something
in
dumb.
front?
It's clear out. Yeah.
It's to Devontae. Here comes the. They're just looking for the convoy, and he's down at the 15-yard line. So thanks a lot for nothing.
More Pat statted.
Yep.
Stats padded.
That's ridiculous.
Stats padded.
So I
What
don't
the
understand.
fuck?
I don't understand the run call. On
I'm
3rd and
so
5,
mad
but
about that.
safe, not sorry.
It was just dumb. It wasn't even safe.
Yeah.
Safe is just handing it off or kneeling it.
Yeah, Kyle's saying like Nick's being too cute here. I agree. This is where I think Shane gets a little too cute. What are they showing us? They're showing us
USFL.
Whoa, are they
Yeah.
coming back soon?
United by Football, I guess is what.
I need that
there it is. Year 2 on Fox and NBC.
I need XFL back. I was legit into it. That was a fun league.
That's on its way coming back.
What?
Right
Yeah, is
shortly.
it this year or next
I
year?
think it's this
This
year.
year, yeah.
They
Yeah,
decided
because
to
they were
draft.
supposed to do. They were talking about last year, and then they pushed it.
All right, so YouTube, Discord, let us know your thoughts. BellandTheBirdman.com or 215-509-5833 if you just feel like texting us anytime. I'm John Barcher. That is Vince Quinn. The voice you hear that you don't see is our own Taylor Cradatis. We're just hanging out from Sandbox Studios here at halftime. 21, should have been 24, but 21-10 as the Eagles offense is just toying. It feels like it's playing with the Titans defense here, more or less. So this should be a win after the second half gets into it. I don't think they were getting too cute up until that 2-minute drill, but penalties have killed them. The refs have been doing some makeup calls here and there. I don't know, man. It's still this is more or less what I'm talking about. I'm happy. I'm not completely satisfied, and I don't think I'll ever be completely satisfied until we hit the playoffs. Like, this is good. It's not great. And they're taking care of business. And that's all you can ask for at this time during the season. There's injuries. There's, everybody's in and out here. Jalen's taking a couple of shots. Just go win. Just go win and get the first round bye, and that's all I care about. So far, so good.
Yeah, see, the only thing that doesn't make this a great game for me so far is the penalties, and that's it. I mean, passing offense looks phenomenal. It's a very different team than what we've seen over the last couple of weeks. It's way more varied. Devontae Smith has not caught a comeback route this week. That's a big win. That's a big win so far in my book. So all of that looks good. I don't know what the stats are for Derrick Henry right now, but if you're going to tell me he's done anything remarkable, you have not watched this game. He has been completely absent. I mean, really, it carried for 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards is maybe his long on the day. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't been able to get going. So
7 for 21. 7 carries, 21 yards.
there you go. 3 yards a carry. That was the guy that everybody was afraid of.
You
3
can't
yards
do
a carry.
math. Look at that.
Davis limped off the field, by the way.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So, okay, so this game's over. I mean,
No,
okay.
Jordan Davis.
Oh, Jordan. Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. All right. I thought it was Henry. Never mind. All right.
No.
Oh, when did that happen?
20 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
Fuck. All right. Well, that's fun.
Felt kind of forced.
Okay. Yeah, which there was no reason. If they were forcing that at all, there was no reason to do it. Why are you forcing a guy back when you're 10-1?
Because you have Sue and Milton Williams as like your second or third rotation right now, and that's not great.
I mean, I get Robert Quinn's hurt too, so maybe and like we've thought, maybe he's been dealing with something this whole time.
Oh, definitely. I think that's a for sure now. Yeah, I don't think that the Titans are doing bare minimum on kind of both sides just to make sure that this is a contained game. So you should be able to punch them in the throat here. I don't feel like there's anything that the Eagles are doing. That's the thing too. Like, I would say it's improved, just like you said. They're coming out and passing. It's just the secondary they can't keep up. And that's what I think is ruling out here. Like a massive amount of PI calls today, even though the one got negated by Quez Watkins because of a really stupid penalty on the other side. But they can do anything that they want. And, if this is going to continue and they're going to be so scared about that, I don't think they've ever once flirted with the idea of bringing down an extra safety in the box or floating around with mixing coverages or nothing like that. So I would suspect that Jalen's legs are going to be very much in tune into the second half as well. The Titans are going to – this is exactly where you want them in terms of a defense, and it's if Jordan Davis is more like a semi, like I could keep playing, but I'm going to be cautious about this thing since we're kicking ass, I think that's okay here too. So I would like them to put this thing away, and no, I don't want them to run the football. Keep it going until this thing is like 3.5 scores up and you just want to cruise into it. I think that's okay. But by that time, the running game should be working beautifully, and Miles Sanders will have 100 yards in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and right now Jalen's got over 200 passing already.
Unreal.
So, yeah, I mean, it's been a couple of weeks since he's done that in a full game. He's already done that at halftime. So they're doing all the things that you need to do, and it does get to a point where, yeah, keep passing. That is the thing that works the most. You're getting plenty of big plays out of it, whether it's penalties or receptions. I mean, A.J. Brown scored twice on one drive. So
pretty dominating.
And they were both like 45-yard touchdowns, the two of them. It was back-to-back. So, yeah, you can keep leaning into that. The Titans can't keep up with you. And then on the other side of the ball, the Eagles secondary is so much better than everybody on Tennessee that's catching passes. Mm-hmm. It's a total mismatch, and that's the beauty of this thing to me. It's like coaching, to your point, like Vrabel is a great coach. I got a lot of respect for him, but man, I mean, at some point, coaching does not overcome a talent gap.
No,
and this talent gap is enormous, and they got nowhere to go. I mean, that play. I'll talk about this in the post game too because it's so impressive. Ryan Tannehill having about 7 seconds to try to pass the ball, and he still gets coverage sacked and doesn't even throw it away. He's still like desperately trying to find somebody to make a play, and he gets sacked by Fletcher Cox. It's just like that's what today is. There's just nowhere to go. There's nothing they can really do about it. And as long as the Eagles, who already shot themselves in the foot so many times today, they're still up with a lead right now.
Mm-hmm. And you see the difference between, like, the talent is one thing, but then, just what we've been saying, the Eagles have had some dinged-up injuries, on both sides. There's guys on IR. Jordan Davis is coming back, and, like, Titans keep losing guys left and right. Traylon Burks was a big blow, obviously, here, and I haven't seen anything kind of pass our timelines, but I'm going to assume at this point that he's not coming back here, nor should he. He took a huge shot from Marcus Epps. I actually can't believe there was just only a flag on that. Speaking of like reffing being all over the place in this one, but the depth in which is still behind this Eagles team, which can hold. I'm sitting here bitching about where's Devontae Smith in the first quarter. That's exactly what they go and target because they just assume the Titans are going to focus on A.J. Brown. They did for the most part. And now the secondary is just going to allow them to, like we said, just kind of hopefully do anything that they want in the second half here. So, yeah, man, the depth of talent is just so noticeable in this one. And, Barney Pearlstein reminding us that Miles Sanders is just 88 yards away from a 1,000-yard season.
Wow.
Isn't that insane? And I don't think he's, like, run that much either. Has he?
He doesn't feel, I don't know. He's just a guy. He's just a guy to me.
Besides, like, 2 games, that's the most, I don't know, unassuming 1,000-yard season.
Very unassuming 1,000-yard season. And I'm sure we'll still argue about that in the offseason. But
when he gets somewhere else,
he's only
for
had
a contract he won't deserve.
Here's who is the top rusher by your eyes, by the way, just in yardage right now.
In this game,
if you had to guess, yes.
In this game, I'd say Kenny Gainwell.
Jalen?
Jalen is not. It is Kenny Gainwell for 1 carry for 13 yards. Though that's the long on the day. Otherwise, it's Miles Sanders 3 for 11, 3.7. Jalen Hurts 3 carries, 9 yards. Boston Scott 1 for 4.
Okay. Kenny also passing game 3 catches, 38 yards so far.
So
Trevor Lawrence out of the game.
Trevor Lawrence is out in Detroit. So what's the score of that one, by the way? What's going on over
It's
there?
Detroit in a landslide right now,
Is it?
right?
320 Detroit.
By the way, I don't know.
Oh, they can't. Okay.
Speaking of around the league, I don't know if this my time has finally come and ready to shine. But I did see our good friend Four Verts tweet out, "Is it Ritter time?" And I think the Falcons are going to finally sit down Marcus Mariota in the second half. So maybe my Desmond Ritter takes will be right or not. I'm actually curious to ask you this now that we're like 12 games into the season. I know where you stand. We know you were the Russell Wilson guy. We know that there's money that's going to be paid here. Like, I don't think people are. I've said this a lot this year, and it keeps coming up. And it came up actually after our last show. And make sure you're subscribing if you're watching live. Right down below on the old YouTube. Give us a thumbs up and make sure the notification's on. Then we'll give away this badass hoodie here in a second. I think that no one understands why Jalen Hurts is so good this year, and they're just assuming that it's a mirage, right? Like, it's just all this doesn't make sense. The passing touchdowns aren't that sexy, which, by the way, he has 19 now, I believe. He was 17 coming in here, and that is somewhere around over 30 between legs and arm.
It doesn't look like Tua. That's the thing.
Doesn't look like Tua, right? And that's to me. I think that's okay. They're two totally different quarterbacks. You can't have them.
That's why people aren't saying it.
Right. And Tua's left-handed, and that always throws me off, right? So that's like
nothing wrong with us
like,
lefties.
Wait a second.
We're good people.
What do you believe? If you had to go, okay, let's take all the big names out. You know, you got Mahomes, you got who would you say is next on that list? That's a no doubter. Josh
Allen.
On that list, if you had to bet between like Herbert, Burrow, Jalen, where are you putting all these guys?
Oh shit!
Because like Burrow is his own tier to me. That's forget if you're ever trying to compare Tua, Hurts, or whoever, or even Herbert at that point.
Yeah.
It's like, I actually think Jalen Hurts has a chance to be better than all of that second tier. I think there's going to be a fight between him, Herbert, and Tua for the next 2 or 3 years. Everyone's going to sink down and declare their guy, and I don't think either one of them's peak is going to be as good as Jalen Hurts by the time he's there with his arm and ready to go. I think we're just seeing the surface on what you could do with a passing game, making sure that A.J. Brown is here for the majority of that time too, because that's important, and it's not all going to be on him, but I think he has an opportunity. I really do. I think he's got time to outshine that 20 draft class big time.
It's so complicated, right? Like, because Joe Burrow, I mean, one, he went to the Super Bowl, so you give him credit for that. Plus, that passing offense, it's a dynamic down the field passing game, you know? So, like, to the Tua argument, it's the same thing. It's like, oh, he can consistently throw the ball 35 yards down the field. He will complete those all the time, and they will just make so many big plays that you can't stop them. So he can do that. I think Herbert can do that too. The problem is they have so many injuries. Like Keenan Allen's hurt all the time. I know Mike Williams is out this week, but that whole team is constantly hurt. Their coaching sucks. Brendan Staley and all, they make so many bad decisions over there.
You see flashes of Herbert, but I think his rib injury is still there.
Yeah,
like he's not taking the long shots as much as he used to.
And as long as and I'm keeping that in context too, like if he stays in with the Chargers organization, I think that alone is going to slow him down. It has nothing to do with Herbert. Like, he's way more talented than Jalen Hurts. I hope people aren't taking it that way. It's not even close. Like, the arm, everything. He's, like, way, way, way better. But I don't think putting it all together, man, like, that's what I keep coming back to. There is going to be more talented quarterbacks than Jalen Hurts from now until eternity. But I can't think of another guy that I would feel so confident about just progressively getting better until he hits that ceiling finally. Other than Joe Burrow, other than maybe Tua too.
All right, well, John, you're really going to like this. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Oh, man.
But if you're going to talk about Jalen Hurts' development, you don't look at those guys. You look at Tom Brady. You look at early career Tom Brady. I mean, what did he do? He was in a run-oriented offense. He was a game manager. He started to grow. They transitioned it to a major passing attack by the time they got to 2007, which everybody remembers. And once they did all of that, then he was the guy. He was running the show. He was throwing 45 times a game. But if they needed to run 30 times a game or whatever, he could do that too.
Right.
So he earned that, but the decision-making was so on point, and he was so ingrained in the offense and knew what he expected from everybody, and that's how it all worked together. Not an elite athlete by any stretch, but just a great decision-maker and consistent.
Nakobe Dean with a humongous hit on special teams, which is the first time I've actually seen his jersey in a while with a big play associated as we get things kicked off here. And just because I'm not gonna dip into that bait, because I just feel like I told myself, no fault of Vince Quinn's at all, I'm never going to compare anybody to Tom Brady ever again, or the Patriots, or anything like that. So, no, I do not think Jalen Hurts could be on a path like Tom Brady
Enter
was.
in the trap, John. Come to my trap.
1st and 10 for the Titans, their first offensive possession of the second half. Looks like they're going to run it to Derrick Henry, huh? Wow, what
For
a surprise.
2 yards, get him!
And they do. And
Yeah,
there's Fletcher
let's
Cox.
go!
And an angry elbow.
All right.
My dad.
So Linval Joseph in there on first down. Jordan Davis limped off the field again. If you just missed that, Taylor was telling us at halftime he limped off with about, I don't know, like 25 minutes ago at this point, real time. So Linval Joseph there, Fletcher Cox making the tackle, just shedded his guy. He just that was it. He lined up, he shed his man, and he made the tackle.
Steven thinks I'm going on IR because of too much coffee, by the way. That could be very possible.
That might be both of us.
Call us in
so
February,
wired.
and that'll be we'll figure that out. Titans come out in pony here. Both running backs in shotgun, and very tight window. Do they say fumble? Do I see a beanbag?
Incomplete?
I do not see a beanbag. They're going to go incomplete.
Whoa, one ref was starting to gesture over like it's the Eagles' ball, and that was a fumble. They're going to say incomplete. I think that's the right call.
Sorry, guys. I was a dick. I was trying to add some excitement to this game.
There was a
It's
lot going
incomplete.
on that.
Man, dude.
Oof.
He's just standing there. Robert Woods is just standing there waiting for the ball.
Whoa.
And do we have a... No.
TJ Edwards might have made a great play and actually punched that out.
That is...
Oh.
absolutely a fumble, but you can't review that if they say they didn't make a football move, right?
That's a really tough one to overturn, yeah. They're ruling it an incompletion, too, so it's... If it was ruled a fumble initially, then yeah, but I don't think now. I wouldn't blame Nick if he went for it.
Yep.
I would not blame him at all for challenging it.
He can't. I think that's why he's laughing right
Yeah.
now.
He's like, I want that ball. You're not going to give it to me. Are you
no, he
motherfuckers?
is.
No, he's got the flag
Oh,
out. Let's
all
go,
right.
Nick.
Hey.
Let's go. Yeah, you know what? Why not?
I'm wrong again.
Why not? And if you don't get it, it's 3rd and 8.
I think they're going to get this one, too. That's
There's
clearly a fumble. He's got possession of the ball. You can't make a football move because you're trying to hold on to the ball. Like, I don't know, where's Mike Pereira when you need him?
Yeah, he got 2 hands on it. He turned. TJ Edwards kind of wraps around him to get the ball out.
I mean, he's falling down to the ground. How is that not a football move? His knees down, though.
And he's fighting to maintain possession. I
think his knee gets down before it's officially moved and out. But we'll
okay,
see.
well then here's the shit scenario that might happen from this. They might challenge to see if there's a fumble, and it ends up becoming from an incompletion to a completion for a gain of 4.
Yeah. Does it work that way?
I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know.
because if they say like, no, it's still a fumble, but I don't think they can overturn an incomplete call.
Maybe not. Well, if that's not what you're challenging, I'm not sure, because I know like penalties. Obviously, if you see a penalty when you're reviewing it, you can't do that. But if you see,
But then if it is completed,
it
didn't
is a
the
catch-
Eagles didn't the Eagles just pick it up?
because you're essentially challenging when you're saying he fumbled it. You are contesting that he did catch it.
And
and
you're
in
saying
fact
you
fumbled it.
had clear recovery on top of that.
Because you're
you wouldn't do that otherwise.
stating it was a catch from the Eagles'
Well,
argument. That is implicit in challenging it.
We can't hear the broadcast, everybody. So YouTube, if you can help us out, are they challenging that it's incomplete? Are they challenging that it's a fumble?
And that's
Well, no, you wouldn't challenge it. It's already ruled incomplete. So
If you're challenged, well, yeah, but so you're essentially challenging that it was a catch and a fumble. You're asserting
Yes,
both
yeah.
of those things.
okay.
So if there is a chance, then I guess that they do go, yes, it was a catch, it was not a fumble, and they just gained 4 yards, which would just really that would be something.
That'd be just fantastic.
And people would crush Sirianni for that if that would just be one of those things. But
all right, while we're figuring that out, let's give this hoodie away, should we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go through the I just ditched it. Let me go through the comments there and see who entered. You still have time right now. If you just in the YouTube comments say always open if you didn't do it previously. We're going to give this awesome hoodie away thanks to our friends over at phillysportshirts.com. It's where also you can get the Bell and the Birdman hoodies, shirts, and all that fun stuff there. So I'm just going to get down to it. Where did they go? I felt like there was a million people that were just in on that. So we'll let you know there.
All right. Always open. Put it in the chat now.
Always open.
Always open.
Give you a couple seconds to do that if you haven't already. Oh, okay. Now I see where all the winners are. So challenge is out. It is incomplete.
Okay.
So I think the Eagles are going to lose a timeout here, and they do. All right. Did anybody else chime in there? Let's give everybody some time.
Oh, and you got to be subscribed to the channel too. So mash it. Mash it, folks.
All right, 3rd and 3, and then check that 3rd and 8. I'm sorry, and then we'll pick a winner right after 3rd. Because I got a feeling there's a punt coming. Tannehill backing up, and it is crushed by his second, and I believe first for Hassan Reddick today as well. Half a sack for everybody between Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick. There you go.
Yeah, Hargrave was in on that too. Everybody was. I mean, they just completely collapsed this.
Man, nothing doing.
Okay, yeah. So Reddick and Sweat are going to get credited for that, and Hargrave was just around there after the fact.
That is beautiful.
Woo! Coverage sack again.
We won the Discord chat in there.
We'll do that. We'll do that for the next one.
Okay.
All right. You tell me when to stop. I'm not even going to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as Covey to the face. Hey, right now. We pointed at Dichi 11. Speaking of that, I bet you that is an homage to the one who is always open. DCHI 11. You, my friend.
DCHI
11. Just shout us out in the comments, and then we can try and do that. If he or she does not say anything here shortly, we will pick again.
Sounds good to me. And by the way, this 11 jersey is not an A.J. Brown. It's a Carson Wentz. But, you know.
Got the old switcheroo.
It's like the John Clayton commercial where he's wearing the suit up front and it's Velcro in the back. That's kind of how I was trying to get away with that today.
And congrats, he's there. All right, we did it.
Yay! DCHI! Woo!
DCHI, can you do me a favor and just I'm going to leave it in the chat here as there's a nice grab by Devontae Smith for almost a first down there.
Yeah, message us on Twitter or Instagram.
Oh, is that how you want him to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can send the email, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to send the email and the info at bellandthebirdman.com. Oh, Steven, you'll win something, I promise. Jalen Hurts out to said A.J. Brown for 5 on a nice out there. Tim says it's rigged. It's always rigged. If you have another way of us choosing, we're all about it. Maybe we'll put names in the hat for the next time. Just pull them out one by one. Officially have to say, put me in there.
Tim, you can have Vince's jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
You want my Carson Wentz? Yeah, I'll give you my Carson Wentz.
Bad jerseys for everybody. As a low throw to Jack Stoll on 1st and 10. Still gets us about 7 yards there.
See, the legend, baby. Jack Stoll coming alive. That's his 3rd catch today?
I think it is.
He's making some shit happen.
I believe he might be over 50 yards as well,
I
too.
like it.
We still need the bad jersey tailgater meetup.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we do.
That's a great idea.
Yes, we do.
2nd and 3 as they go to the Zach Pascal fake bubble screen.
Oh,
Wrapped around
no
A.J.
way!
Brown. You can't fucking cover him because he's always open, baby. Touchdown to Eagles. What a fucking throw, and god damn, what a catch. Whoa!
Wow.
Okay. That dude is amazing. He just sent a DM to Twitter. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. I mean, same thing again. Here's A.J. Brown. DB's got his back to him. He's turned around anyway. Throws it right in the bucket.
Holy
He
shit.
literally throws it in between both helmets. Unbelievable. Almost in between the helmets.
It like bounced off the shoulder pad of the guy on the Titans and into AJ's hands. That was crazy.
Tell me they don't have one of the best chemistries in the NFL. That is unreal to be able to throw that ball and just say like, "Hey, what's up?"
If they were a buddy cop movie, they would nail it. They would be a hell of a buddy cop movie.
Unbelievable. 27. Make it 28 with the extra point. 28-0. Third quarter. That's what it feels like. 28-10 is what I mean. So,
Okay.
woo! 12 minutes to go in this one as well.
All right. Well, 28-10. We're up 28-10 right now. We're cruising, baby.
Cruising.
Which is, by the way, and I will say this again, this is more points than the Titans have scored all year long. They've only scored 27 as their season high.
Oh, yes. It would be almost impossible for them to come back now, based on their offense and all that stuff. So this is a nice, big ass whooping right now.
Oh, yes, it is. We love to see it, John. This is a
Dude.
beautiful thing.
Oh,
Yep.
I knew I should have put down that bet, T.
What bet? What were you looking at?
Plus 2 touchdowns for A.J. Brown today. And then, I think it was plus 50 yards as well. 50 yards, 2 touchdowns is paying off for plus 750 or 800. Should have known. Unbelievable, man. How the fuck did the Eagles get A.J. Brown? That's what I'll talk about that the entire podcast. That's entire post game. I'm going to be stomping that one out. I mean, they're going to be 11-1, and you're looking at the Titans team, which he came from. How do you think that's the move? How on earth do you think that is the best move for your franchise when you're replacing the quarterback after this year more than likely?
I have no idea.
Unfortunately, I know it's injuries and it can't be stopped, but the guy you're going to replace was overweight coming into camp and wasn't exactly in shape. Then he gets injured throughout the season. There's some corresponding stuff with that. You're young, you're trying to figure it out. All of that bullshit that you remember, I want you guys to go back now to where we were in the draft and how many people were hyping up all these different wide receivers in this particular draft. And yeah, Jameson Williams, who's starting out today for Detroit, finally, you'd just be getting to him today if you went that route. And yeah, the Eagles might have done that, but you cannot just replace all-star wide receivers. We're so past that point of Andy Reid not needing anybody and fit into my system. Even he had to replace the speed of Tyreek Hill through 2 or 3 different players, and he's doing that now. But you cannot replace A.J. Brown. You can't. Not with a year one guy unless they're Justin Jefferson and you hit pay dirt immediately. Which, by the way, is still a dumb move for the Vikings to let go of Diggs. You could have had both of those guys. That's why you're not in the fucking Super Bowl, and you won't be, because that's what Kirk Cousins needs. But to me, that's the genius of Howie and understanding all of this. We can't draft it. We can't draft skill positions. We can't draft the wide receivers or the guys that cover them. And let's just go do this. On top of being your best friend of all time, and you've always wanted this to happen. This is this never happens to Philadelphia sports like that.
No, this is everything that people wanted in T.O. and did not get, right?
Yes.
Because it was the total opposite. It was 2 guys that did not have any chemistry, incredibly jealous of each other, and as much as it seemed like initially, that relationship was what brought them together, it's what tore the whole team apart. So this is the total opposite. And thinking about what this could have been when you're talking about McNabb and T.O. and what we always look back on that, but this is it.
Yes.
This is it.
Yeah, this is exactly it. Is Ryan Tannehill now going to play some, hopefully, preseason football for the next 18 minutes or so. He
will.
Dumps one out here for almost a first down.
9 of 16 for 106 yards before that pass. He just hasn't done anything. They're not good.
We just got told, by the way, that my cursing was affecting somebody upstairs in our office. So they're not used to us on Sundays. That's funny. I'm just pointing out because it's funny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Not exactly a family-friendly show here at Sandbox Studios. So
No, it's got we're family friendly, but we have language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not like a crude show.
No, we don't go blue to go blue. It just kind of, happens in my mouth. So.
Yeah, that's all.
Ooh, and another big shot, and
Dude,
Tannehill
this
goes
is
down.
ridiculous.
It's Brandon Graham.
He might be out. This might be Malik Will's
Oof,
time. I think he
that-
just hit his head.
Now that
Yeah.
was crude.
That was very crude.
That Brandon Graham, my goodness, they're gonna have 10 sacks by the end of this game.
I'm on the hold. There are people just yelling, "Get on the train!" I can't get on the train after.
See, yes,
You
keep
thought they
yelling
were
at
gonna
John.
win.
I
Keep
didn't
yelling
think-
at John.
I didn't think they were going to
Keep
win.
yelling at John.
I thought this was
Keep
gonna be
yelling
a
at John.
Dumb game, but it's a dominant game, and I'm
It's
fine with that.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm not gonna, like I want to be where you're at, but the Titans lost everybody. Like I don't know. It's just, I get it. Third and
Toothless
14.
team. Yep. They just ran on 3rd and 14 because they're like,
Yeah, they're
let's just give this up and get like
Whew.
what?
Whew. It's a little chippy out here, boys. Whew. I feel so bad for Ryan Tannehill.
He's going to get crushed the rest of the way.
Oh, Vrabel's eating at least 2 cheeseburgers tonight. At least.
Wow, yeah, he's got some winter fat on him. Me and him both.
Alvin, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. We could definitely use some trivia if you have it. my
Yes,
friend.
Alvin. Need that trivia.
Yes, Jordan. Sound the alarms. It might be. Is this the first blowout of the season? It took us to week frickin-
Steelers.
That was a blowout? I mean, in terms of score and
It took a
dominance.
while. It's the same thing. I mean, yeah, this is going to be the well. Washington was the real
Oh, yeah. Actually,
laugher.
there we go.
So
You're
there was
right.
that. But this is. I mean, look, this is against a team that I would say is maybe better. I
Yeah.
don't even know. Are they better? Are
For
they
sure.
better than Washington?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The
For-
defense,
oh,
maybe?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Record's
A healthy
the
Titans
same.
team, yeah.
Healthy Titans team. Okay, yeah.
I got to tell
We've
you
had
one
so
thing,
many.
though. I know this is the beauty of this game is how uncomfortable it's making Cowboys fans right now. You can tell. They want, see, the difference is they want us to lose. And I laugh at them going, you're not going to, the division's gone, guys. Sorry. Like, you're not going to catch it now.
And the 1
especially
seed is
this.
gone.
Is it?
Yeah,
Let's check in on our Vikings.
yeah, it's gone.
For a
The
moment here.
Vikings are beating the Jets. Last I checked, they're up like
Yeah, they're still being
20 to
20-3.
9. 20 to 9.
okay. Jets coming back. It was 20-3. Come on, Jets.
3 field goals.
Come on, baby.
So what's
good.
the vaunted Mike White up to?
By the way, did you see they were wearing Mike White shirts
I did.
going into the game?
pretty much tells you.
That is devastating. You can't bring Zach Wilson back. You can't do it. Like that's an ultimate FU to Zach Wilson.
Yep.
I have no idea how you survive that.
I can't believe Covey's actually had a pretty decent game today, by the way.
He has. It's so weird. I have no idea what's up with that. Maybe I don't know if they adjusted things on special teams. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
Think
get
he's
the
been
one
listening.
person in America that actually pays attention to special teams, whoever that is, and we'll see if they have answers on it. Because my goodness, now you can start running the ball a little bit.
A little bit. That's how I think all you do. The
Yeah.
Titans have nothing left.
They don't. I mean,
Kicking up our seats here in a little bit. so.
It's embarrassing. I mean, let's see. I want to check in on Derrick Henry at this point. Yeah, 9 carries, 25 yards, a long
Yikes.
of 6. Yeah. Yeah, this one's over.
My guess is the Titans would take a first rounder right now for Derrick Henry if they could.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. Right now, yeah. Tannehill sacked 5 times in this game already. He's still got 2 quarters left of terribly losing football where they're
Yeah.
going to have to pass if they want any self-respectability. But and they're
they're going in
replaying
on
this
the,
hit on Tannehill. I wonder if he's in the tent or something. Because
Ooh.
look,
Crunched on that left knee before even the right knee went down.
I think that was an ankle.
they're taping up his ankle. Yeah.
So that's not great. Even Tannehill's scrambling ability is now useless.
Wow. Yeah, this is going to be so bad. I can't. This is a blowout, folks. Strap
And here
in.
is the run that Vince Quinn is looking for a loss of 2.
Great.
Thanks to vaunted 80. Now let's make that 88 goes back to 90 yards away from 1,000-yard rushing. Oh, it was at 84. Sorry, according to. Oh no, that's rec yards. My bad. My bad.
Oh God, yeah, they're
So-
showing A.J. Brown. Those stats are great.
Almost 1,000 yards for A.J. Brown and 1,100 yards total for the entire Titans wide receiving
Yep,
corps.
and he has almost as many explosive plays as the entire team combined.
2nd and 12,
Ooh.
still passing. Jalen Hurts throwing to nobody. There's a hold coming too because there's the flag down in the backfield. All right, so maybe not just to run him over third quarter. That makes I think we're getting close to double digits on penalties now here, fellas.
Yeah, if they're not there, they're going to be on the next one. They were at 9 at halftime, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they've hit it. 10 penalties. Good job. Good
job.
job, everybody.
10 penalties.
10 penalties, and they're still up 28-10.
Isn't that their MO? There's this thing that's happening, and yet they're still up this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They haven't played like a full clean game against anybody except Washington. That was the one.
22 at 30, 318, 3 touchdowns for Jalen today. Really good stat line.
Whew. Yeah, Jalen, 318 yards and 3 touchdowns. Oh, that's so good.
Not bad.
So good.
3rd and 12, the vaunted Taylor Cordatis possible padded stats coming. A big shot down the
Whoa.
left-hand side for Devontae.
Oh.
Bounces right out of him. Good coverage by Avery. And a punt coming on 4th and 12.
Man, he made like a crazy diving move to try to get that. It hit him in the chest. I think his hands just missed it, or he tried to cradle it and he couldn't get it. I mean, that thing just in and bounced right out.
Avery in there at the last second with a
that's
hand.
great defense.
Yep, just really good D. For the first time, I think we've said about the Titans secondary all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sipas coming, and as long as nothing crazy happens here, boys, I am going to get this coffee out of me, I think.
Okay.
As the return just short of the 30.
Jets in the red zone. Let's go.
Let's go, Jets.
Come on, Jets.
Let's go, Jets. Oh, man.
Ooh, yeah, where are we at with that, Tim? Because that was we are getting close to that. I didn't even realize. We're getting very close to 27-2 for Jalen Hurts. As Tim pointing out that, like, you could Nick Foles this thing throughout the year. Let me see that. Where are we at here?
Without a weird fluky game against the Raiders with 7 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, and that one interception that really wasn't him, but it's on the book. So, but it's pretty close. Now, with this, we're at 20-3. Like, what would be impressive? Is there anything that he can do to, like, to me, it's still Patrick Mahomes running away with this thing, but, like, if you end up with 30 somehow, if you throw 10 passing touchdowns over the next few games here, and then you have 19 on the ground so far, 16 on the ground.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
That is quite a resume.
Oh, his resume is great, and if this ends up being the number 1 seed,
He's got 8 on the
if
ground.
they end up as the best record in the league,
So
and
he's
his-
got 28 touchdowns total right now. If that ends up looking like 45 touchdowns total, that's a pretty impressive fucking day. And that's what drives me nuts, is because you can have 45 touchdowns total and no one will respect him unless most of those are in the air. I
Yeah.
hate that shit. I hate it. It's something that's just, it's old NFL thinking. Man, I don't give a shit. If you can get in the end zone, you can get in the end zone.
Agreed. But it's all that outdated stuff. It's just taking time. It's going to take a guy that is considered a running quarterback winning the Super Bowl for people to relax.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that happens, all that stuff goes away. And by the way, Jalen's probably going to be the first guy. Probably going to be the first one, the way they're going right now.
Yep.
There's our stars.
Oh, the USFL Stars,
Our
yes.
almost champion Stars.
They just showed a totally innocuous highlight, and that was a feature to get people to watch the league.
Here's
So
a 10-yard
dumb.
swing pass. Let's get jacked up. So far, by the way, Devontae Smith, 7 targets, 5 catches, 102 and a touchdown. A.J. Brown, 7 targets, 5 catches, 95 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 22 of 29 for Jalen Hurts, 318, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 145.5 passer rating, and a rushing touchdown on top of that. So,
Oh, they're just
Pretty
so
fucking
much
good,
better.
man.
They're so much
Pretty
better than the
fucking good.
Titans. Get out of here.
all right, I missed my bathroom break opportunity, so I'm going to do that after the Titans get a sack fumble here, question mark?
Yeah.
feel like that's due here.
Yeah, we're going that way. Is Jordan Davis in the game, or is that Cox there?
Believe that's Cox, and a short run for Derrick Henry for 3 yards here.
All right, yeah, probably not seeing Davis the rest of the way. I don't think I've seen him yet.
Yeah, no reason to bring him out there.
Injury on the field?
No injury on the field.
No, okay,
just a lot of slow walking.
Somebody seemed to be writhing for a minute. Okay.
A lot of slow walking there.
This game's slow. 8 minutes.
Oh no, you were
third.
right. You were right.
Oh,
that was. I think that's Patrick Johnson down again.
Mm.
Your favorite player of all time.
Well,
It feels like it should be the fourth quarter by now.
It should.
Not even halfway through the third.
wow, it's 3:20.
Oh, it's Kaiser. That's Kaiser.
It's 3:20 already?
It's 3:20, and there's 8 minutes left in the third
Oh
quarter.
my God, where's every other game? Every other game's got to be in the fourth at this point, right?
Pittsburgh Falcons started the fourth.
Oh my God, everybody's in the fourth quarter.
Penalties,
Yeah, all
touchdowns,
those
and challenges.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't realize how painfully slow this game's been. I was so hyped up on caffeine and like good vibes from the passing game that I just have no concept of time.
Jets.
Here comes Nakobe Dean, by the way.
Field goal?
Nakobe Dean is in for Kaiser White moving forward because Kaiser White is being
Oh, boy.
taken off the field
Oh,
for
boy.
a short minute.
Okay.
Not going to the medical tent, which is a good sign, though. All right, here's your third-round pick. They're in a 4-3.
Yeah!
No, they're not. I'm kidding. That's
that looks 4-3.
ish.
Yeah.
But it's Slay. And I didn't see where Nakobe Dean
Oh,
was.
that's
but
a
there's
late flag.
flag comes out.
Uh-oh.
So we're
Face
gonna
mask,
be here
maybe,
till
holding.
5:30 p.m.
Wow.
Actually, I didn't see Nakobe Dean come in at all. Did you guys?
No, he was in there. He was.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, I mean, he was like, there was the pile, and then he was like behind it
Offsides.
towards the line of scrimmage. Okay, penalty on Tennessee.
Oh, holding. Okay.
Even worse.
We like.
Oh, there he is, right there.
There he is. He got held.
I got held.
He
All right.
drew a penalty on his first play. All right, Nakobe.
Number one guy.
And did he tackle Derrick Henry with one arm? And he tackled Derrick Henry with one arm. Nakobe Dean, greatest player to ever live.
He only tackles people with one arm. No, that didn't work at all.
That worked. No, that worked. We're gonna workshop it.
2nd and 5 after the penalty. Titans. 2 wide receivers out to the left-hand side. Tannehill, quick drop out to the right-hand side, and a nice little 4-yard dump off to tight end number 3, Jeff Swam.
Oh, Jeff Swaim, who's been around for forever. He's just like such a forget. He's one of the most generic tight ends of generic tight ends, Jeff Swaim. Oh, my God. That's so good.
That's
I
not a
love that
real
he's
person.
a Titan.
That's a mirage on the TV.
We will have some Beat the Barchard trivia here after this, too. It's a very good question. Very good question. 3rd and 1. 11. There's another one next to that
Oh,
one.
Reddick.
Oh, my God.
No. Oh, he got crushed.
I believe that Ryan Tannehill is going to feel very sore tomorrow.
Yeah.
My God. Everybody got to him on that, it seemed like.
He wants to go home.
So here is Hassan Reddick coming from the edge, Josh Sweat coming from the edge. They're going to meet in the middle.
Oh, Reddick
boy.
killed him. Is Reddick at double-digit sacks now?
He's got to be pretty close if he's not. So what an
wow.
amazing decision by Josh Sweat, by the way. He was having, a running back coming in to help him out with the left tackle on there, decides to cut it inside. And I think Ryan Tannehill just said, oh, shit, as soon as he saw both of those dudes. That was harsh.
That was instant. Yeah, I mean, man, he had no time whatsoever, and it collapsed everywhere all at once. Like, it was almost like the play for the offensive lineman was to collapse into each other like a dying star. I don't know what happened.
Since I know the answer here, I'm going to leave it up to you guys, but I think it's a good question. Beat the Barchard, which 3 teams have defeated the Eagles in the playoffs 3 different times? 3 different times. So this is a team that they would face often in the playoffs, and they have been beaten by them 3 times. And our good friend Tim High got all 3 of them in the chat. So
Oh, wow.
I had 2, and he would have beat me because I only would have got 2 out of 3.
Beaten by 3 times in the playoffs. Okay, I'll
While
think
you're
about
thinking
that
of that,
after this play.
1st and 10, Jalen Hurts in the offense, take control. He's rolling out to his left, shuffling his feet, finds A.J. Brown for 8 and out of bounds real quickly. 6:10 and not ticking here in the third quarter, by the way.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's very, very, very. To me, there were two that were very obvious. And
All
the
right.
third one I should have known.
One for me, I'm going to say the Saints.
The Saints for Vince.
And
And I will say this. You are correct with that guess.
Okay.
Saints is one team.
Saints is one.
2nd and 3 for the Birds. A handoff to Miles Sanders. Gets tripped up a little bit. Fights his way through, and I believe crosses for a first down there.
Arizona?
Arizona is a good guess, but not on the list. Did not beat them 3 times.
Ooh.
I think we only faced them twice in the playoffs as well.
Okay.
Oh, I know it.
You want to throw it out there?
The Bucks.
The Bucks is the second team.
Bucks. Oh God.
There's one team that I think is pretty obvious.
Obvious. It's not in division, right?
In division. It pretty much gives it away. Sorry.
Giants.
Yeah.
Not the Giants.
Damn. Really?
Cowboys. Saints, Cowboys, and Bucks have all beat the Eagles at least 3 times or more in the playoffs as A.J. Brown gets a first down catch and makes another first down for him as he throws
Oh,
Adam
no. Get back. Get back.
I can't believe they're not throwing a flag on
I know.
A.J., to be honest with you.
All right. He got away with it.
Yeah, they probably thrown enough to keep that shit in there. You can make this game go out longer. Let's see why he's upset here. So Adams has his ankle. He wraps. He follows down, and that's why, because he's just like trying to act like he's Ric Flair here.
What is going on?
So they're going oop-de-oop to the right-hand side. I believe this is going to be a
God.
draw for Jalen Hurts, by the way. It is. It always is
Oh
when
my
it goes
God,
with
it
that.
works.
It totally works. It works every time. And there's a flag on the play for
Oh,
probably illegal
Jesus.
procedure. God damn it.
Man.
But
It's
every
number
time, I
11.
can't believe that nobody has scouted that. Every time they go oop-de-oop and the single wide receiver, Jalen's running. Jordan Mailata holding, right? Or
He's gotten the most of the flags today, right?
Yeah, he's got at least 3 flags today.
are they saying Dickerson now?
Yeah.
And that'd be 2 for Dickerson.
Ten penalties for 70 yards.
Man.
I mean, this is a game to do it, so.
Yep.
Yep. And the Titans 5 for 69 because they had that huge PI call.
Nice.
Huge. A nice, huge 69 yards. 1st and 20. Now for the Birds as they throw across the middle.
Oh, yeah. Calcaterra.
Grant Calcaterra for about 14 of those.
Why not? Why not today? Get everybody involved. Right?
Taboo saying, throw that fucking guy out. Holy shit. Love when people are catching up on the stream in the Discord. It's amazing.
This is great. Okay.
2nd and 1 here for the Eagles. They are on the Titans' 36-yard line. Little RPO to Sanders that just gets stopped for a loss. So Miles Sanders showing off his specialness once again. You know. Oh, they made Stellan University T-shirts. I missed that.
Yeah, they've been selling them for like the past week. Something like that. They've been making a big stink about it and pushing those. And it goes to the Eagles Autism Foundation.
That is
proceeds.
awesome.
So, yeah, it's really great.
A lot of Eagles players representing the Eagles Autism Foundation with their cleats today, too. Cleats for a cause, which I think is great. Brandon Graham, Jason Kelsey, even Jalen Hurts doing a little splitting of that. 3rd and 1 RPO. Miles Sanders going to try and pick up the first. I don't think he's got it.
Oh,
maybe
second
at the
effort
end.
might have
Maybe at
done
the
that.
end. He's got it.
Yeah, let's go.
There you go.
Oh, baby.
Start grinding this one down.
Yep. Minshew time, baby. Let's get a touchdown. Let's put in Minshew. Let's call it a day. Give him the whole 4th.
Dylan let us know that he packed a massive bowl for the Birds right now.
Well, there you
There
go.
Bowl of cereal?
A bowl of cereal. That's right.
Way to keep it green.
Is there green cereal? No.
There should be.
Lucky Charms.
So, yeah, part of the Trix Lime
Yeah.
thing is a little end around to Quez Watkins here, which goes for 10 yards and a 10.5 out of bounds. 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. That's awesome.
Were Apple
Love
Jacks
that.
green?
They were. Well,
No, the box. The box was
Box
green.
is
Box was green. Okay.
Applejack's green. I feel like they were a little green.
No.
The cereal itself?
No, they
No.
looked like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if they were green Cheerios. Maybe not.
Green tint?
I don't think I've ever had Apple Jacks.
What is wrong with you? That's better than any of the sugary cereals. That's number one for me.
Woo.
Forget
That's-
Tricks, forget
wow.
Fruity Pebbles, all that.
Oh,
Double
some-
reverse pass
Oh, no
coming
way.
as it's back
What?
to Quez Watkins
That was-
on like
oh,
what
that was
seems
rude.
like a wide receiver screen for 3 yards. Very fancy for nothing. I love it.
That
Why
was,
not? Pull it out. Pull it out now.
That was such a disrespectful play call. That
They
was
are green.
They
Apple Jacks are
I'm
green.
trying to say, I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
insane here.
okay.
It's an Apple Jacks eater.
All right,
like pretty
so-
much his whole childhood.
So have that bowl and then have some Apple Jacks.
Is the official Victory Bowl Apple Jacks from now on? I'll make that a thing on Mondays.
Well, they had.
That could be your
I'll
thing.
bring it in.
I'm good.
How about this? They had a mashup Frosted Flakes and Apple Jacks in the same box.
Woo. What?
Half and half?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Just the shapes
Not
of
bad.
them to have on the spoon and eat is weird.
Nice pitch and catch to AJ once again here. Short of the first down. It's going to be like 3rd and 1 as the third quarter's just ticking down.
See, that would be like if you were having dinner and the peppers were like sliced long and thin, but the carrots were cubed. You know what I mean? It's just like you want the consistency and the shape of the vegetables, and to have like a just have like a Frosted Flake and an Apple Jack just feels too
Feels,
different.
yeah. Here comes the 3rd and 1, 92%er play with the sneak. They're not going to run this. Are
No,
they?
they're going
be
to- they're going to the
dumb bunch
corner.
of jerks.
Yep. This is,
Oh, they went offside. They didn't work. It finally fucking worked.
That's why you do it, Vince.
Wow. Oh, that's so funny.
92%er comes the 100%er when you touch the center.
The Titans are making a big
There's no
stink,
way. He
but-
stepped him over. There's no way. There's no way. Let's see. Did he get drawn off? Did anybody sneeze?
Oh,
Fuck no,
come
dude.
on.
Whoops.
Tim, excellent point. Yeah, if you're going to give your child like Apple Jacks and Frosted Flakes at the same time, might as well just snort a line. Fair enough. Still going to go sugar, but
You want to know how well Google knows me?
how well?
I couldn't tell you last time I had a bowl of cereal, so my top recommended things to buy when I searched Apple Jacks.
Kashi?
No, with whiskey.
Oh yeah, no. Same thing happened to me too.
Yeah.
So,
Whiskey.
oh, you like Applejack whiskey?
Ooh.
Let me introduce you to apple cinnamon flavored Jack Daniels or Crown Royal.
Or Fireball.
Laird's Applejack. 1890
No. Oh,
or
no.
1799.
That shit's real good. The
Is it?
the tall bottle,
Yeah.
the 750 bottle with
What?
the actual Applejack whiskey?
This
yeah,
guy?
that is delicious.
Ah.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
And the Applejack XO, or I think they make one of those as well. So,
Interesting.
shout out.
It's a good price.
Fellas, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I actually forgot to do that.
Yeah,
so.
that sounds good. Real quick, what was the last team from that Eagles team? Oh no, we already
Cowboys.
did that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
blacked it out. I couldn't handle that.
But
That's too sad a fact.
Oh my God. The Jets cannot find a touchdown in the red zone.
oh no.
It's insane. Jesus.
I'm going to give you guys a trivia question before I leave because it's one that actually bothers me.
Okay.
Oh, you can't sort.
Are you putting this in the YouTube chat? Where are you putting this? Or are you
I'm
just asking?
actually I'm looking. I'm going to ask you guys. I just want to make sure it's right. Oh, there we go. Thank you, StatMuse. Why is StatMuse?
Is there a stat that the Jets can be the first team to win with only field goals?
Okay. What is the most amount of wins that has ever happened in a Philadelphia Eagles season? I'll take your guesses and I'll come back in one moment. YouTube, you're in on this too without Googling. Obviously, how many wins total is the record franchise?
Total, so including playoffs.
It just in regular season.
Regular
Regular
season, John says. Okay. I would figure it's 13.
13?
I just because otherwise you're talking about. I mean, there's no old school Eagles team that went undefeated in the regular season.
Or had that amount of games?
Exactly. So it'd be 14. It's got to be 13. It's got to be the 04 team, 13-3. That has to be it.
But it's too obvious.
I know, but it's just it has to be it. I have no idea what else it would be. Because it was 04, and then is that what they ended up with in 17? 17 they were 13-3 as well, weren't they?
I think so.
So that would be it. If it's anything else, I'm going to be stunned on that. But you never know. Jalen Hurts here, 3rd and 6 for the Eagles. Wait, that ended up being a penalty on the Eagles? Apparently that was not on the Titans, that false start. So we started the quarter with the Eagles jumping off, which is ridiculous, to end the third. And now we start the fourth, and it was 3rd and 6. It's now going to be 3rd and 1. Who caught that? Was that Pascal or AJ? I was too busy bitching about how they went offside. Okay, now they line up for the sneak, and he's got it. All right, easy 3 yards there.
I'm getting a digital mismatch on my side of the TV.
Oh, okay. Are you you're behind?
No, we're both watching it on an antenna, but my antenna's acting up.
Oh, okay.
The digital antennas,
Well,
not the bunny ears.
Thank you for the bunny ears then on this side, because it's been flawless over here. We haven't done this, obviously. We haven't tested this out in quite some time. So yeah, the antenna's been great over here for us. It's been super smooth. I wouldn't even know, honestly. All right, well, Eagles keep moving here. 1st and 10. They're at the 13. Let's just go punch this team in the face and call it a day. Come on now. All right, Miles Sanders up the gut. There's 8 Titans on him. It doesn't matter. He still gets 5 yards. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to hit 35 points on this one.
I mean,
beautiful.
You could get another one.
After this,
Minshew time?
Oh, yeah, Minshew time touchdown, baby. That's what. If Minshew scores, now we're talking Super Bowl. Everybody's in. Gardner Minshew, he's going to come in Jordan Love style.
This is the last Jalen drive, at least.
Yeah, has to be. There's no reason to play Jalen Hurts the rest of this game. Also, Ryan Tannehill should probably not play the rest of this game, although I think he's going to be in for at least one more drive, which is going to be brutal because he's going to get caught there. Eagles run it again, and, it's going to be 3rd and 4. Totally fine. Clock's rolling. Sirianni as mellow, I guess, as he gets. He still looks pretty intense.
Packers just took the lead 2019.
Oh, okay.
Bears.
Packers over the Bears. So what is you were just saying the Jets couldn't get a touchdown to save their lives.
They get to the red zone and they just can't get past the goal line.
So did they kick again?
Yes.
So what is it? Is it what 20 to 15? Oh my! 20 to 15 is an awful score. Okay,
21-20. Give it to me. Come on.
Yeah, we're all dying for it. Jalen Hurts rolling out, and he just he just flicked that ball away. He had no chance on that. He ran out to his left, and the only guy over there was Grant Calcaterra. So Eagles probably going to just kick this one here because you're up 28-10. You just don't. You don't need to do anything else here.
What's wrong?
What?
You don't want to be ultra aggressive here?
I don't mind killing them, but I get why they're just yeah, we're just gonna get this over with. You guys did a good job here. Let me pat you on the head.
Who is Steven? We still choppy, by the way? I don't know if that might just be a quick lag in the old interwaves there for a second.
Oh, okay, so we're coming out choppy. Yeah. All right. Sorry to hear that.
I don't know. Somebody was mentioning it. Could be on anybody's end, but let us know if we're getting choppy. Or still are.
13-3.
What happened there, boys? Nice little sputter.
All right, yeah, and then we'll do the trivia thing in a second.
Oh, yeah.
13-3 is the answer. Or the most wins would be 13 is our guess.
That is 100% correct.
All right.
13 wins.
Good.
Which means we're 2 away from doing that.
Jake Elliott here
is good. 31-10 and a flag on the play. Come on. All right, it's on them.
Oh, it's on them?
Sid Boston Media is don't worry about it. Still walking off the field.
Wow, so they're going to go for this. They're going to
I would now. It's a first down, right? Oh, unless it was after the kick. If it's after the kick, it's just going to be assessed on the return.
Vrabel is just beside himself.
Vrabel always looks like you just told him his engine's dying or something, something horrific with your car.
Oh no, you're right, Vince. It's before the kick. So
the
offense come back
Here
out.
Comes the full offense again. Oh, what a joke!
It would be terrible for AJ Brown to fucking have 3 touchdowns.
Man,
it would be awful. Awful.
Yeah, can't imagine.
Oh my God, are the Bears gonna choke this away?
Yeah, they just snuck the lead.
Oh, whoa! Jordan Davis is in there on the field goal.
He's the "you're not getting through me" guy.
Oh, God.
Dude, is that the same guy? No, it was 97 and 98, back to back.
By the way, Tim, YouTube is automating most of your messages not to go through because you're swearing so much.
Oh, is that right? It's my fault, Tim. My bad.
Yeah.
So Taylor sees him. I just don't. Yeah.
Oh boy. Which what? Where's the profanity coming from, or what is it towards?
It's all automated.
no,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like
Where's the intensity coming
yes,
from?
like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
it directed towards?
Probably saying like "hell yeah, motherfucker,"
Like, okay, yeah, okay. I like which
or whatever
is fine
it is.
because you're up 28
Ooh,
to 10.
4th and 1. Are they going to try to get him to sneak off sides here too?
Oh boy,
They're just going to do it. Are you telling me?
they should do it.
Oh. Instead of being ready for the play, the Titans are complaining that they weren't set up right. That's so funny. And then they snapped the ball real quick and got the first down. Oh God, I hope you replay that. Please tell me they got away with one too on top of it. Just rub it in.
Wow.
Let's see. Did Jordan Mailata move? Yes, he fucking did.
Oh boy.
That is so fucking funny.
Oh man.
They jump,
What
you
a
jump,
joke.
we all jump. It's still on the Titans.
And the other one was on the Eagles, actually. We thought that was going to be a first down just before you left at the end of the third. That ended up being on the Eagles.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. So here comes the shuffle for the wham. There's
And
Miles
that's
Sanders
the
and
game.
his free touchdown. There you go.
That's the game, folks.
Woo!
All right.
Minshew.
Yeah, it's Minshew time, baby.
Minshew time.
Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, it should be his the whole
to the rescue.
for the rest now, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. This is great. I feel so good. What a day. What a day.
I'm just like, yeah, I don't know why I can't. I should be flipping out and taking names, and this is, I just told you, man, I'm just like Jalen Hurts until we're done with the regular season. I'm not going to get too high, and I'm not going to get too low, but, man, once we hit that postseason,
That's
you
not
better
true.
fucking look out.
Yeah, am I 90s one-hit wonder Tal Bachman? Because I'm so high. Anyway.
He's so high. Oh, great. Now that song's going to be in my head.
Yeah,
Thank
that's a
you
one-hit
very
wonder.
much.
Come on, baby. We all love Tal Bachman here.
Well, folks, we're seeing our major second blowout of the year, which is good, means you should subscribe to the YouTube if you're watching down below. Give us a thumbs up if you're watching right now, too. That helps things move along quite well. 31 to 10. 31 to 10.
35 to 10.
35, my bad.
This should have been the Packers game, and the Packers game should have been this.
There you go. Just tag out with that. Yeah. I think that's right. If Traylon Burke stays in the whole game, it looks a lot like the Packers. But because, Christian Watson stays and is healthy, that's why it looks like this. You're right. You're right, T. I feel good. I tell you what, it's not like I'm definitely going to bring everybody down in the post game. I'm just amazed. I'm amazed at Jalen and AJ. That's where my head's at. To me, seeing them grow together is amazing.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's so many good things. I'm going to be nothing but positive. I'm just a flowing. I'm a chocolate fondue fountain of joy. It's just going to be a beautiful time for 25 minutes after this game.
There is one game that's lagging more than the Eagles, and it's by a good amount.
Ooh.
It's 11 minutes and 13 seconds in the Vince Quinn Bowl.
Wow.
6-3
Oh,
Broncos.
my God.
Wait, what? There's that much left in the third?
6-3, dude. 9-3 now. They just kicked a field goal. 9-3.
No, that game's in the fourth.
2 minutes to go in the fourth.
That must have been I think they were
Slogging.
hitting. I think it froze on a highlight.
Oh, okay. I might have got.
Let me just.
Yeah, thank God.
okay.
There's only 2:32 left in that game. So
That would have been
2:32 in the fourth.
So funny. Yeah, I got a hiccup on red zone over here.
Let me just check. Anybody want to take a crack at Russell Wilson's stat line?
Oh God, he's got like 116 yards.
Ooh,
And
a little more than that,
and
which is good.
All right.
7 completions.
173 yards, and actually he's 16 for 21. No touchdowns, no interceptions.
Ew.
that's every game for him, pretty much.
By the way, Alex Singleton, second leading tackler, right next to my boy Josie Jewell. Marlon Mack with 1 carry. There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Otherwise,
85 yards.
well, Latavius Murray from there on out.
Washington Giants about to be tied up at 20.
My New York Giants.
That's fun.
Still bad.
Washington just scored, it seems like, to tie it back up.
Okay. All right.
Sneaky 7-4 now for the Giants.
I am trying to look up. No
It's
rushes
crazy the
for Russell
division's
Wilson
been
either.
hanging in there all year.
Ooh.
Oh, is that a defensive
Browns-
touchdown?
Yeah, Browns pick 6.
Well, you had your time, Texans.
Wah, wah.
You did something for a half. So good for them.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
30,
And my internet went out on the laptop. But that's okay.
14-33 lines over Dougie P.
Like to see that.
Wait, what was that score?
33-13
Wow. Yeah,
or
Ben
14. I'm
Ben
sorry.
Johnson's going to be a head coach
and
next year.
it's 40. to
Boom.
14.
Wow.
Yeah, Alvin, we're sending all those out this week, pal. It took a long time to get all that together. Apologize about the delay.
Yeah, we got a lot to
that
catch
wasn't
up
a
on.
few weeks ago, was it? That was just 2 weeks ago.
What?
Wasn't that 2 Sundays ago, Alvin?
What?
That we gave those away on the live stream.
Oh, I don't know. Everything blurs together. And
But they're all heading out though, guys. I promise. There's just not a large promotional department over yonder. So
yeah, that's the tough thing. Like we're
working on it.
yeah, we're just spinning a lot of plates over here. But we haven't forgotten about any of
We'll
them.
give you an extra one. How's that?
Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, if it gets any delayed any longer, we'll definitely stick another one in there. As the flags keep coming. Well, that's nice. That's good.
How many game-winning drives do you think Daniel Jones has in his career?
None. Zotto?
3.
8.
Whoa.
8.
What? That's
Can't
crazy.
believe that.
That's crazy.
Fox just showed that on the
Wonder if like 5 of them
Broadcast.
are from this year because
yeah.
of the
probably.
small games.
Yeah. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, you're still getting every post game should just say with a sorry for you.
Yeah.
For this Russell Wilson shit, by the way.
I mean, I've
Sorry about Russell Wilson, but
nah,
how good were the Eagles today?
I've been right on enough things that I do not need to do that. Yes.
I don't know if we're there yet.
I've hit on a lot this year.
All right, Kyle Hamilton.
Yep. Thank you. That's one.
over Jordan Davis?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a hit.
It's pretty close right now
Oh,
between
my
those
God.
That's ridiculous. 2nd and 16 coming
Sure.
for the Titans
two.
now.
Sure.
25 dropbacks for your boy, make it 26. And Nakobe Dean in coverage on a tight end. How about that, getting some play?
Even after he totally neutralized Derrick Henry today?
He didn't play for most of this game. How many snaps has Jordan Davis had today? Like 5? I mean, it's not him. Like, Jordan Davis is a good player. Kyle Hamilton's playing like 4 different positions in Baltimore. He doesn't play all the time either. He's playing really well over there.
3rd and 10 non-hero ball from Ryan Tannehill there is they're going to punt again with 9:52 left.
We have to be the only place on the internet that has that debate.
What's that?
Jordan Davis and Kyle Hamilton.
I don't even think there's no
There's no way.
Why not?
Why would they?
Oh, well, why would other people debate it?
Yes.
No, I mean, there's no reason for other people to debate it. We're the ones that care. We also live in this alternate universe where all the guys that we like go to the Ravens.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially Gardner Minshew time.
Oh, is it? He's in? If not, he should be. I would be furious if he was not on the field.
Oh, my God. Jets.
Are they in the red zone again?
Yes, and he's
Oh,
fourth
no.
and inches at the goal line.
No!
Oh, and I just keep watching. Oh, my God. Just say, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Interception.
How could anything they're a commercial break.
No, not for and the Jets game is not currently. A
Oh,
commercial
I'm seeing it now.
No, they're getting stuffed
break.
because they didn't sneak it. Oh, boy.
Come on.
That.
Oh, boy. And it's 27-15. Yeah, that game's over.
Oh nope. Now it's under review. I don't know what's going to happen, but Apparently, Mike White was just short after a 4th and goal run. So
He's you all over again.
wow. Well, welcome to Minshew Mania. It only took
he's in.
15 weeks. Is he?
Come on. I just watched the replay. Unless they blew the whistle in the middle of the pushing.
Is it Carter?
No, Mike White had it.
Mike White
okay.
had it?
Okay.
They
tried to do a QB sneak.
And it didn't work, so he had
Nope.
to bail out and go around the left side.
Man, this would be amazing if the Jets can somehow snake a win against the Vikings. Then I'll start getting a little more excited. Because in that first round bye, man.
Yep.
Check that off. That's going to make a lot of things happen.
You're so in the driver's seat right now, which is the biggest thing. I mean, you've just got tiebreakers over the teams that matter. It's killer.
Oh, my God, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, let's go.
The Jets score. They're alive. That's crazy.
Yes, Jets. Yes, Jets.
So that is, they're 4 points behind with an onside kick to come. So,
Another 6 minutes.
there's
left.
6 minutes in that
Yeah.
one. My bad. All right, there's a
plenty
lot
of
of
time.
life in there.
Plenty of time.
All right. We might hang out for the live stream if that's still on.
Yeah, I think we're going to hit the post game early today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's certainly striking me as that kind of game.
Unless there's a fight that's about to happen, which I don't
Oh
think
my
is going to
God.
come. So,
I just saw the most ridiculous bet on Twitter. All of the games, or all the teams playing in the 1 p.m. Window to score a field goal, plus 3,000.
oh my God, has that happened?
Yeah.
Oh
after
my
the,
God.
After the Eagles. Oh wait, no, because they didn't do it. Never mind. The Eagles are the one that haven't.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
funny.
that's
They're
right.
gonna
It's all
blow up the
touchdowns.
bet.
That's right.
Oh, wow. The Eagles
What
can blow that up.
Ooh, 9 minutes. They're not going to kick another field goal
And it's
either.
Minshew, yeah, so they got to run the ball. Britton Covey's out there at wide receiver. Oh,
What
yeah.
a bad break.
Oh, yeah. This is what I was going to say before earlier in the game, and I cut myself off from saying it. This was the Bears game.
See, somebody mentioned that on Twitter, too. This is nowhere close to the Bears game.
This is very similar.
Man, you guys want it to be 17 so bad.
This is a complete
So
how is this
bad.
not a complete and thorough
It
domination
is. It is.
of
but
a
it
shitty
is-
team?
It is.
They're not a shitty team.
Well, then it's even better than the Bears game.
Tell you what, that Bears game didn't have fucking 10 penalties for almost 100 yards on the.
Okay.
Well, maybe they did. Maybe I'm
And
wrong
they
on that
still
too.
did all of this. Yeah, this is the Bears game. This is as close as you're going to get.
Okay. Yeah, as close as you're going to get. Yes, absolutely. But to say it's the same thing is where I'm going to draw the line, good
That's
sirs
fine.
and madams.
All right, I'll fight with you on the post game. It's noted.
I mean, it's a dominating victory. There's no doubt about it. So that was 31-3 against a 3-8 Bears team where Mitch Trubisky was starting and threw 2 interceptions.
Yep.
Touchdown Ravens.
Touchdown
Excuse me.
Ravens.
So then this game is better, is what you're telling me.
I mean, I guess so.
Oh well, okay.
I mean, no. By the points, you're going like, look at this dominating victory by like a person that should have never been playing quarterback. Like didn't run the ball at all. Like it was the easiest. They didn't score a touchdown, man. They kicked a field goal in the third quarter.
Yeah, the only reason the Eagles gave up the penalties, which is what led to theirs. Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
don't know.
so good.
You guys want it to be that so bad. It doesn't mean that they couldn't win the fucking Super Bowl this year too. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
Just
dying for it to be that, but it's
not the same.
it's in the range.
It's the closest thing that we have since 17. Absolutely.
Oh, Sipos got touched.
Titans on the return here to the Eagles 35. Almost to the 30 here. Not that it matters unless there's like a crazy miracle here.
Yeah.
Oh God, Packers are going to win.
Oh wow,
Aaron Rodgers
Chicago
owns the Bears.
He does.
And he's gonna probably make that very clear when he goes on the Pat McAfee show this week.
Any games in the next window we like?
Let's see here.
Chiefs.
San Francisco, Miami.
Chiefs at Bengals. Seahawks at Rams. Chargers at Raiders.
the Raiders.
That game stinks. Before the season, I would have been so geeked up for that game. That game sucks.
I'm actually excited to watch Sue just hammer.
And it's backups in there, too.
Yep.
Dean's playing. Sean Ellis is playing. All right. I'm going to use the bathroom, by the way.
Yeah, go
Get
for
ready
it.
for post.
I'm kind of looking forward to Cowboys-Colts later on tonight, even though it's probably not good for Sunday Night Football. Just got a feeling it's going to be a little closer than
That's fine.
everybody thinks. Titans are going to wind it down here. Yeah, if they don't, I honestly think if they don't score here, we should just run the postgame. Watch Minshew playing.
Yeah.
That should be fun here. That's fine by me. Yeah, and Derrick Henry's just chilling out now too. So it's that's good for fantasy at least. I got Hilliard going and get Malik some time in here too. You know,
Liberty Legend. Would you give Dolphins any shot today?
a lot of shot actually. I like them outright.
Okay.
49ers are still favored in that game or no?
5.
Wow, why so much? I don't get it.
I mean,
I think Kyle Shanahan always outthinks himself in big games, and Mike McDaniels doesn't have any tendencies yet. I think that's why they end up winning.
we'll probably not scoring anything against the Texans last week in the second half.
Yes.
And
Not
Niners
great.
have like an insane second half statistically so far this season.
And I'm sure they were looking ahead, to the Dolphins this week too. Malik in shotgun fires one out of the middle of the field and is bounced out and almost picked off. 2nd and 10 coming up here. 6:15 left on the clock. Yeah, man, this is some Oh, yes, all the tweets are coming in. Hope I'm an idiot, and indeed I am today. I'll take those lumps. That's fine. They'd fucking crush this team. Second and 10. Malik with the very college high eyes. Oh, man, the college high hands and the Kobe Dean. Yeah, now, see, this is what's going to happen to you. Everyone's going to be like, see, the Kobe's doing great. Not sure why he's not out there.
Yeah, on the plays that have no relevance to anything.
But it's probably going to have to, depending on what's going down with Kaiser. Might be able to see him for a little bit. Nakobe Dean made a very nice play just before he came back.
Oh, did
in,
he?
so.
Yeah, Nakobe. It's my man.
3rd and 12. And in and out of the hands.
Wow, Robert Woods.
Needs a Snickers. And
All
probably
right.
another teamer contract here. So I would assume they go for it here. Yeah.
Just give Malik another snap. That's all it is.
Ooh, Jets ball. Let's go.
Hey, it's Mike White time.
Beat the Vikings. The Vikings suck.
What's the last equivalent thing to this Jets team? Like kind of out of nowhere, but just
Kind of like the
all the young guys are hitting.
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah. Malik getting kind of a. Who is that on the edge? Was that Patrick Johnson? 4th and 12, short of the sticks, and it's going the other way for some more handoffs from your boy Gardner Minshew. So there we go. All right, we'll start the post-game show here in a minute, but we'll just do a quick scoreboard check.
All right, and to answer your question, closest one that I can think of, it's much higher end, was the Bengals.
That's not bad.
Right? All the young guys hit.
Yeah. Trying to think of anything that was kind of even before this, and I was actually going to say one of those Miami Dolphin teams that had what's his face on it, who was a former Jet quarterback. Went down
Chad
there.
Pennington?
Yeah, that Chad Pennington Dolphins team kind of looked and felt like the Jets for a second there. They just never found a quarterback. Gardner Minshew getting some handoff time, by the way. No big deal.
Not putting too
don't
much
think
thought
this-
into it, but maybe Seattle, like Tariq Woolen is killing it.
That's a good one. Basically, not that often.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker out there is a badass, but yeah. It's exciting, man. It's fun to see the Jets competitive.
When both New York teams are good, it's usually better, which sucks to say, but it's true. So,
But you're buying into the dumbest tropes in sports. The league's better when New York's good.
oh yeah. It's
John Mad Dog Barchard.
Yeah. Well, it is true. When the Jets and Giants are good, it's good. It's just better.
The NBA's best when the Knicks are good.
So it's never good.
Gets more idiots involved in the conversation, which is always my favorite part.
That's why you like Twitter.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's why you like Twitter.
Yeah, it's when the Knicks are good, not when LeBron leaves to go to a different team.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, the heart and soul that the NBA revolves around that dumb place. Stephen K. wanted to know if you still want Wilson. By the way, just throwing it out with 4:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Eagles up 35-10 and about to be 11-1.
Yeah, I'd answer that question. I'm too busy checking out Hassan Reddick's sack total this year.
Ooh. Yeah, where are we with that in sack numbers? That's
He's got to be double digits now. Let's see.
$36 on the year.
It says 8, but this was probably before today. Or does it
so
include this game?
At least 8.5 or 9.
He got credited for 1 sack today. I thought he had 1.5. So
okay,
he's going to be at like 9.5 sacks today.
Nice first down carry from Boston Scott.
All right, Andre Dillard's out there. Yeah, these are good vibes. Jack Driscoll's out there. Oh yeah.
All right,
This is good stuff.
Get some notes together here and let's let this rip.
My lot is out there, which is good, frankly. If you're going to keep linemen out there. Oh, do we have a Jets?
Ooh,
What?
Spicy.
big fourth down conversion
Oh wow.
on the 15-yard line.
What's the situation on that?
Mike White was just decapitated and somehow made an amazing throw. Is
Yep.
what I see on my timeline.
No, he's on the 20-yard line.
2nd and 6. What a beautiful handoff from Garner Minshew from Boston Scott. By the way,
That's big time. That's big time right there. Proper form. Got to credit that to the converted prison bus that he was driving around.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, I see more good things happening from Mike White here. This is great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike White's the guy.
Got to pop on the Gamecast over here and get situated.
You want me to switch over?
If we can.
Yeah,
Is it
let's-
on CBS?
Let's ride out the rest of the Vikings game and then do the post game.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Because if the
that'd be
Jets
wonderful.
win, that would be so killer.
It'd be huge. I'd be surprised if CBS comes in down here, to be honest with you. Oh, my God, we're getting it. All right, well, we're going to get some bonus coverage now, everybody. We're switching over to the Jets and the Vikings with 2:27 left to go right there, as Mike White has him 2nd and 3 from the Vikings' 9-yard line as they are fully spread out 5 wide.
Come on.
The Vikings are playing up close. Mike White out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a catch to Corey Davis for a first down.
And they are going to go to the 5 and 2-minute warning.
Mm-hmm.
First and goal from the 5 with 2 minutes
Good
left.
vibes.
Good vibes here.
Man.
I like this.
And by the way, Vikings were up a good. They were up like what 27-15.
Giant choke job
Giant,
if they don't win.
humongous choke job
Let's
here.
go. Let's go. I would love to see this.
Let's see if any stats tell the story here.
The Vikings, or everybody thinks the Eagles are the Vikings.
Yeah.
Like that's what's been happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what's been happening. Vikings are just they've had so many weird finishes. Like I don't know. That team's ridiculous.
You want to guess Kirk Cousins' stat line?
Oh God.
His throwing line, actually. It's so fucking him. 35 attempts. You tell me what's next after that.
All right, he's got 350 yards, 1
250.
touchdown, 2 interceptions.
250.
173 yards passing.
Ew.
21 completions and 1 touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 7 for 45 and a touchdown. Jalen Reagor, 1 for 38. As T pointed out,
the
somewhere
one
in the second
reception.
quarter
Yep.
of this broadcast. Woo! Ravens win 10-9. By the way,
The Vince Quinn Bowl.
Kyle Hamilton
10-9.
over Russell Wilson.
Wow.
Unreal, dude.
I gotta see if Hamilton was in this one.
Any coffee in that thing left?
Oh, there's plenty.
Oh yeah, that's a giant box
plenty.
of coffee, my friend.
Plenty.
Oh yeah, all the coffee you need.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Kyle Hamilton, my man. It's still hot.
Because of course it is.
That was like 3 hours ago. All right.
I know. And well, T drinks his coffee all cold brew, so I understand that.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Tyler Huntley of the Ravens. I love that guy. He's so much fun. He's a great runner. And he was 27 of 32 today, also for 187. I don't know where they found that guy, but he's always entertaining.
Super hot.
Good.
Thanks again to Ocean City Coffee.
Coffee is hot. Kyle Hamilton, 5 tackles. Oh, yeah, baby. Game changer.
Do you know the Sicko Committee on Twitter?
No.
I love the Sicko Committee. The college Sicko
Yes.
Committee? I love those guys.
That's just Vince with like random-ass defensive players.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. Sicko Committee is basically just low-level college, like, obsessives.
Okay. I dig it. Yeah, it sounds like my people, spiritually.
Coffee cup number 3, Steven, if you're keeping track on the old live stream. I know you're very concerned. But, you know.
God,
All right.
Going
Here we go.
going to the Minnesota Stadium and watching your team win.
It's the best, isn't it? It's the best feeling. The Jets, 1st and goal. They hand it off.
Ooh.
It bounces around. Oh, just short by
Whoa,
the.
was that James Robinson?
It might have been.
That was a great run.
No.
No.
Knight.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, they just brought him up from the practice squad.
That guy.
I think
James Robinson not active for this one, too?
which is because of a contract thing. It's if he gets so many snaps or so
Get
many
outta
carries. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a draft pick
That's
compensation
gross.
thing. That's exactly what's
so
happening.
Gross.
There's no way he's fallen out of favor that much in like 2 weeks.
Yep. All right. Well, here we go for maybe some bonus victory. I think they're going to get it right here. They are going to get it right here.
Yeah, come on, baby. 2nd and goal.
Come on, Jets.
Vikings called a timeout.
Come on, Jets. Ooh, Eagles
my
just went
God.
offsides again.
Oh my God! First play in the Dolphins game is a touchdown.
Is that a kick return
Who?
touchdown?
No,
Dolphins score?
Sure failed.
Wow, yeah, Dolphins. Oh, my God.
Oh, Knight.
Oh, come on!
Stuffed again. Robert Saleh. Make Mike White pass the ball, please.
I would say call a sneak again. It was dicey, but they got it. You might as well just sneak it. It's 3rd and goal. Sneak it.
We might get a tie in Washington Giants.
Ooh,
No way.
A tie? Are they in overtime over
Yeah,
there?
4 minutes left.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is happening?
They're going to play a full overtime before the Eagles finish this game.
God, getting a tie would be so good.
Would
When
just
was
screw
the
everything up.
Eagles side 2 seasons ago, right?
Yeah, was
2
it
seasons ago. Yeah, 19. Was that 19? No, 20.
20.
Yep.
I forget.
Exactly 2 seasons ago.
And it ended up mattering, right?
Totally
it
mattered.
did. It did. It got
Oh,
him
no,
in.
it didn't matter.
right?
It didn't matter.
I thought
'cause
that got him
it
in.
was the oh, no, that did. That's
Yeah.
right.
Is that
So
the
that
Seattle
was-
game when
Wait a minute, 18.
what's his name with Josh McCown,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the legend, 3rd and goal here for the Jets.
And Mike White back to pass. Goes for the fake
what?
to nobody. Oh, my God,
If he
dude.
just took it and ran on that, he
Yeah.
had the whole left side of the field to himself. Oh my God, it was all open on the left side.
75 yards on that opening touchdown?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Dolphins, man.
Yeah, you just want to, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mike McDaniel's magic.
So, I mean, I think my animosity comes from there's no challenges in the NFC, and I just want to see these guys against a good team. Doesn't mean that they're bad either. It's not that
Yeah.
I'm not knocking them. It's not any of that. I'm not interested until we get to the
All right,
playoffs. 4th and goal, baby. They're spreading them out.
Woo.
Mike White is going to be on the run here. Shotgun, snap, look. He's not on the run. Throw touchdown!
Let's go.
Oh, they're saying no. They're saying incomplete. And that it's incomplete. Fuck.
What?
How the hell is that not a touchdown?
That's got to get reviewed, right? Is that going to get reviewed under 2 minutes?
Wow. All right. So it's not not all it's cracked up to be.
Was that the Garrett
Jets land?
No, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
no, that's
total.
definitely not a catch.
Clearly on the ground.
Oh man, that's Jets.
Dude, that
Jets.
you can. Well, it's not the greatest ball in the world.
Braxton Berrios. No.
Oh, Braxton. You guys were wearing all the Mighty Duck shit today too, right? See, that's why they lost. Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on that one.
Wow, they have 3 timeouts and the Vikings are at the 1. So
Safety.
yeah, could be.
Eagles have 107 left and are just chilling out, by the way. So,
Okay.
nothing doing there. But, well, I guess we'll keep an eye on that, and we should probably start the postgame.
Yeah,
show,
let's just do the post game and we'll see how this goes.
YouTube, Discord, let us know. bellandthebirdmen.com if you have any last thoughts here before we get started. Things you'd love us to touch on. Honestly, this is Jalen and the AJ show. And rightfully so. With the throw up eyes. What do you say, gents? 11-1 feels pretty good, and let's rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Welcome to the post-game show. All your comments are welcome, and the text line for the post-game show is officially open. If you don't feel like texting on YouTube for whatever reason, 215-509-5833. Oh, what's going on, Philadelphia? There is nothing better than looking like a complete idiot. The Eagles have absolutely crushed whatever is left of the Tennessee Titans. My goodness. 35-10, and Gardner Minshew's still hanging out with about a minute left, but, we decided to get this thing started a little early. John Barchard, Vince Quinn, Taylor Credatus. We are just hanging out at Sandbox Studios all day. Vince Quinn, I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee. We've had some delicious chicken, some fries, and A.J. Brown and fucking Jalen Hurts being absolutely dominant today. How are you, sir?
Yeah, we've had chicken, fries, coffee, and John, allow me to have some tea. I'm going to sip some tea. You could not have a better game than this from the Philadelphia Eagles today. For everything that this city has wanted to see from this team, from the coaching staff, what they did today was ridiculous. I mean, Britton Covey looked good today.
Oh, stop it.
He actually returned the ball for positive yards.
Better today, yes.
Which for him, competent is great for him.
Yeah.
So, everything hit today. And for them to do the way that they won this game and blew that team out of the water, answered every question that everybody what's a better scenario than this today? You shut down Derrick Henry. Let me get Derrick Henry's stat line today because it was a total joke. Derrick Henry, 11 carries for 30 yards. Oh my God, they destroyed him. Jordan Davis, who only played a handful of snaps, not a major factor. They dominated in the run game, coverage sacks like crazy in this one. Passing game goes off. They dominated everywhere. This was a big-time win from a team that the city was asking for. They did it in every way you could imagine.
Yeah, they asked for a lot, including, the penalties were still there. That's what I'm going to say. It's not exactly the cleanest game in the world, nor do I think it has to be between. It was a badly ref game on top of that, too. But, man, you said it. The offensive line dominated the Titans from freaking start to finish. They were having so much trouble. Jalen Hurts had so much time back there, and they didn't waste any time with the running game at all. They knew where they were weak, and they just kept going after him. They fed A.J. Brown in the second quarter, and then pretty much all beyond that. I can't believe that there is nobody in this league that can cover that guy. No one can. No one can cover A.J. Brown. No one on earth still thinks that Jalen Hurts is playing at some non-MVP level for some reason. And if you needed a game to see those two in action again, I would probably put this one on and just go, here you go. It's probably not Patrick Mahomes MVP, but damn, the leap from where you saw this guy as a starter until now, the chemistry that they have, the balls today were outstanding. Now, the Titans were helping with all that stuff, but getting the pass interference calls twice, throwing towards A.J. Brown full well knowing that guy's not going to turn around, or once he does, A.J.'s going to have the ball in his hands. Just an outstanding day from Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. That's not going to stop anytime soon.
No, it's not.
You're looking at a 10-year thing, hopefully.
This is Bizarro McNabb and T.O. because it's actually good. It's good and sustainable, and they like each other. To see these guys together, because the number of times we've seen Jalen over the past couple of years here and gone, he looks like McNabb on this play or that play or whatever it is, and we've seen it with A.J. Brown. Everybody's made the comparisons. This is it. I mean, you're just getting a terrible pass defense and demolishing them. And not just for A.J. Brown, because like you said, 8 catches, 119, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 5 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown in his own right. He dominated them early.
Thank you, Shane, for finding him. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for getting a bad passing defense, spreading the team out, attacking constantly through the air in this thing early, getting the lead, and then just running away with it. I mean, the coaching had a great game today. I'm not going to say I know the full nuances of what shut down Derrick Henry. I'd like to see that again. But passing-wise, offensively with the scheme, they called a really good game today outside of like 2 nitpicky moments. I thought they were phenomenal.
They did. And, folks, we are doing this live on YouTube. And for those watching on the replay and listening to us on the podcast, we are indeed watching the end of Jets Vikings as there's almost an interception as the Jets are down by 5 here with 23 seconds. We thought that this was going to be over because the Jets couldn't score on a 4th down. The Vikings, being the dumb idiots that they are, ran the ball 3 times on the back of their end zone. Kirk Cousins stinks, and the Jets are somehow driving again. So if you hear some excitement, that's why. Because to me, and we'll get into the bulkier stuff here too, but man, like, you are 11-1. That makes me excited towards like locking this bye up here. You're a couple of games ahead. In fact, I think you'd be 3 games ahead on tiebreakers with the Vikings or Cowboys or anybody that's kind of gunning for that spot. Like, no one in the NFC scares me. The Titans, I think, had a little bit of bad luck here on top of, probably coming in with the most shittiest game plan that you could probably think of to kind of counteract all this thing. So all those things are great. I just think that this is a fantastic win. And yeah, I'm happy to eat all the shit from this week. Totally happy to. Like, I didn't think it would be this kind of quick of a turnaround in terms of just like there's not going to be an issue because of the Titans secondary is so bad. It's so dominating. It's all that. I'm really happy, but I'm still standing on the side of what I told you this week. It doesn't matter if they're 16-1. Like, I just want to get to the playoffs, and the Vikings intercepted. So no joy. Second joy from the post-game show here too. They'll wrap that up, but that doesn't concern me in the least. Like, this team is going to continue to learn and get more dominating, and that's all I want to see. Jalen's growing, AJ's growing. I just like to live in the current now. I think I've been looking way too down the road all of the time. They were phenomenal today. Phenomenal today. Your 2 stars did everything that you're supposed to today.
Yeah, and like they did this without Dallas Goedert. And that's important because everybody's thinking, oh, my God, the passing offense, how are they supposed to function? No. That is not – like, I get the value of Dallas Goedert. But when your offensive line's elite, when your pass catchers are elite, when Jalen Hurts – like, we're still figuring out what the full scale of what he can do as a passer is. But his floor is amazing right now for the way he's progressed. So 29 of 39, 380 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
And pulled out in the 4th quarter with 11 minutes to go.
Yeah, pulled out in the 4th quarter with 11 minutes to go. And also had a couple of key moments where he ran the ball and did it successfully. Like, this was the thing for all that. We had that show the other day. We're talking about that empty feeling that a lot of people have. If this doesn't seal it up, I don't know what else you want. That this was spreading the field, picking apart a bad team that came in. That was the plan. And the times they ran early, it was the second drive. I would figure those things were scripted and they were just giving it a look. Didn't really work. They kept passing, and they killed you with everybody. Guys that caught the ball today that were really significant. AJ, Devontae, Jack Stoll, Kenny Gainwell, who played early and often in this one. Quez had a lot of opportunity and a couple of catches. Grant Calcaterra caught a meaningful ball.
Had a nice big catch
in the back end. It was something. It wasn't completely over when he caught it. So a lot of different guys getting involved. It's nice to see the rotation with the running backs. Like, this is what it's about. Because what did we see in the Tampa Bay game? It's playing left-handed, right? It's you can run the ball really well.
Yep.
You do 3 tight ends. We're going to stack the box like crazy. Do something about it. Now, this shows that you've got some idea of playing left-handed. And now it's developing that. Because obviously this is one of the worst pass defenses in the league. So I don't want to make too much about it. But seeing them plan this and execute this, it's just, how do you incorporate this more into the game plan week by week?
Well, and I don't think that's ever going to be a case because it's all I thought Taylor made a great point during the live stream. Like, this is what the Packers game should have looked like, and the Packers game should have looked like this, more or less, you know. And that I think is totally fair. It played tag with one another, not to mention the amount of penalties that the Eagles had in this game, and whether it was 3rd and 11, 12, 14, 9, 2nd and 15, their own penalties, the holding penalties got in their way, some really bad, like that awful pass interference call that got negated by an offensive holding, that sucked. And they still are able to go like, yeah, no problem. Here's Calcaterra for 12. Here's fucking Stoll for 11. Here's A.J. Brown being done. Here's Devontae Smith. And in the way of, yes, and you even have said it. There are a couple of people on Twitter that ribbon me too, rightfully so, at John Barcher, at Bell and the Bird. Follow us over there if you want to. Like you said, this was like the Chicago Bears game in 17. To which I go, eesh, yeah, I guess, fine. If you want to say that, go ahead. It's probably the closest thing to it. So I'm not gonna kill you if you're gonna say like, yeah, it's the closest thing too, because it was 5 years ago. Carson Wentz sucks. So did this team. You got a good quarterback now, and yes, sure, I'll admit that. Fine, it kind of was like the Chicago beatdown from 17. I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you.
But should this propel you into excitement? Because it's not. I'm just saying it has not done that for me yet. Outside of like being really excited about what happened in the game.
Well,
this week.
It's just to see that because the biggest fear was the running game. Oh my God, the Titans are going to run all over us. They're a good run blocking line. Derrick Henry, 30 yards, man. He had less than 3 yards a carry today. That's special. Like, that's something that really matters in this. And that was from the beginning. It's not like later in the game and the dynamics changed and the Eagles were ahead so much and whatever. Like, it was kind of junky or not what you saw. He was not a factor in this game. Derrick Henry just did not matter. They tried it a couple of times early. It didn't work immediately. And then for the other side, Ryan Tannehill couldn't pass. So
scrambling a lot early.
Yeah, and we can talk more about that because I think there's plenty to say there. But thinking about that running attack, man, I mean, for them to shut that down is one thing, and then to see them just pass at will, that's it. It's just it's like you think they can do something like that, but you need to see them do it, and they finally did it. So all three phases of the ball, they all played well today, and both elements of those phases, right? Like mainly offense and defense, running and passing, did a really good job, and they got to feel good about that.
Yeah, on both sides of the trenches, too, when you're pointing that out, it's just like, you know, offensively, those defensive linemen were just, their bodies were wiggling the whole time. The same, like, the opposite side. It was just like every time that this defensive line hit him, my shoulders are shaking. Like, you know, you couldn't. That's why the running game was not going to work today at all, because it was just, even when they threw out odd defensive tackle rotations, like the Sue Milton Williams thing early did not work at all. And we're getting second bonus here too on the live stream because we've got Giants Commanders in a nail biter 20-20 with overtime and 10 seconds left.
Let's go tie.
It's going to end up in a tie.
Come on,
it's gonna end
baby.
up in a ridiculous tie, and it's going to probably help neither team in the end, other than draft stock. But yeah, like that to me is like when I felt somewhere around the second quarter, I go, oh, this is not going to matter. Both trenches are so dominant on wiggling these guys around. Other than like where the touchdowns came or the touchdown that came that mattered for the Titans was simply because like there was no inside pressure with Milton Williams and Sue. They quickly adjusted to that. I don't even think that there was many blitzes dialed up, if at all, today. It was all 4-man fronts, 5-man fronts. Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat meeting at impact. I mean, I felt really bad for Ryan Tannehill a lot today for the hits that he was taking. Oh wait, no, I didn't. But yeah, they absolutely crushed him on both sides of the ball, and that's like where we come back to with all this. Like, there's so many great things. Miles Sanders gets his afterthought touchdown, and I'm not sure how the rhythm of all this is going forward against, you know, who knows, whatever the tougher NFC opponents. By the way, Jimmy G to the locker room in the opening of the Dolphins 49ers too, so they're going to deal with
is it going to be Nate
a lot
Sudfeld?
of that. And ladies and gentlemen, the Giants have missed a 58-yard attempt.
Let's go.
Tyler Heineke is still not officially lost. I
That's
don't
Taylor.
think.
Put some respect.
Oh yeah,
on
Taylor.
him.
Say it. Taylor. Tyler. It's all the same. It's all the same. Win a playoff game.
Producer Tyler Credatus.
So only makes the Now I'm just hoping for a quick little Sunday night football floof here with the Colts and Cowboys, and this will make this weekend pretty fucking awesome.
If
but
the Colts beat Dallas, dude,
it's not going to happen.
But
on the chance that it does, you can kick your feet up. Like right now, after this, you can kick your feet up in the division almost. That's pretty incredible with, still, what do we got here? 4 games left to play? 5 games left to play? It's amazing that, like, you can consider a first-round bye. The division might be, wrapped up by Christmas Eve if you end up beating the Cowboys. You can rest. You can get back. You don't have to rush Dallas Goedert. Now, I wonder this, too. Do you feel like – I mean, it didn't look like Jordan Davis was rushed in here. They didn't play that many snaps. He didn't have to. Like, this is all good news after today. This is amazing.
Well, he limped off the field, though, in the middle of the game.
Yeah, Jeff McClain tweeted that. Yeah.
And
he did.
And that's from Jeff McClain. John.
I thought I thought I saw him come back out there after that. Maybe I'm crazy.
He did.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
not a good start.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize he was in. They showed him on the field goal unit, which I didn't realize he was out there for the field goal unit. He was protecting on a kick on an extra point. I was like, oh, okay. The more you know. So, yeah, he did get some snaps, but he didn't play a whole lot today. And that's a good thing. 1, they didn't need him to. And 2, don't rush anybody for any reason right now. I mean, it's because even though Minnesota just beat the Jets, like, you got the tiebreaker over them. So it's just such a mountain to climb, and that's why you feel so good about everything the rest of the way, because in terms of that race for the 1 seed, you already beat Dallas. You're ahead of them in the tiebreaker right now. You beat Minnesota. You're ahead of them in the tiebreaker right now. So it all comes down to that Christmas Eve game, how close are things there, and for everything else, I mean, who are you worried about? Like, some of these teams, like the next couple of weeks, you got the Giants, Chicago. Like, am I rushing anybody back for that? No,
not at all. And I guess like injuries are never good when they come. For what they were, how long they're going to take to recover. This is a fantastic timeline for the Eagles, and it's not just Jimmy G's hurt. Jimmy G got carted off.
Oh,
so
man.
I didn't see that part of it too. And it's coming right into a week where we're talking about all this stuff. Who is the threat in the NFC? And after today, like. You didn't need this game to figure that out. Nobody is. No one. Nobody. Not the Cowboys, even if they end up losing to them. Because if they play them in the playoffs again, they're going to fucking lose to that game with a fully healthy Eagles team versus a fully healthy Dallas team if you want to go that way. Like, there is nothing that has scared me at all. That's why I'm more excited just to let's get to the goddamn playoffs. Let's get to the NFC Championship game. Because that's where they're going to be.
All right. Well, I want to talk to Taylor for a second because I just saw a reaction from Taylor over there, and I need to hear what's going through your head.
So you're not afraid of Geno Smith?
Not at all. Yeah. Why would anybody be afraid of Geno Smith?
That's like the only random team I can't really think of anybody else that would be semi.
Other than to me, they're the Titans of the NFC. Like,
oh,
they're
absolutely,
just
yeah.
a worse version
I like
of
that.
it. So it's just kind of like, yeah, here we are.
I mean, Tampa right now is just one of those, like, they're technically the division winner. I don't know. If I'm playing Tom Brady in a playoff game, as much as I was like blood and guts last year going into it, yeah. I don't know.
It's
they're way better.
You could talk yourself into a billion possibilities into the NFC, but like in terms of being worried, scared, you should respect this, you should respect that. Fuck them all. I don't care about anybody.
Okay, I need more of this.
But
I need more of this.
That's nothing different than what I've said. I'm still looking at the Dolphins, who are currently probably going to kick the shit out of the 49ers. It's only going to make it worse because Jimmy G's out of there. There's so many contenders in the AFC that's where my head is. And I understand. I'm not gonna just beat you over the head week by week and tell you like, oh, they're not ready yet. They're not ready yet. They're not ready yet. They keep getting closer each week. And if they weren't doing that, I'd be more upset and more pissed off. If they came out here and laid an egg and still won 21-10, or if the Titans ended up coming back and making it a little closer, and there were times where they could have done that. They could have rested on their laurels and be like, no problem, we'll just throw a bomb, just like they've taken every other fucking team lightly through these last couple of weeks or whatever it is. And they didn't. They came out there, and we knew that they weren't going to lose this fucking game, probably, except for me. Big dumb idiot. But you got to know, I should have known, it's A.J. Brown. He's not losing this game. You're not losing this game to a trade, all of that. So I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I will get there. It's just going to be at the right time because once this playoff train runs, you're not going to recognize me anymore. I'm saving it all. This is not like I need John to get excited because he's my barometer of how I should feel like a fucking Eagles fan. You figure that out on your own. I'm sitting pretty 16-1, and I want blood because, again, you're going to feel great now, but if they lose a divisional playoff game, you're going to feel like shit, and none of this is going to matter. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. But that's not going to matter to me because no one in the NFC is going to be able to beat these guys at home.
No. No. And for
know?
these AFC teams, I mean, I get it. That's where all the talent is. That's where you're really worried. But you'd only play one of them, and it's on a neutral field.
It is.
So I'm okay. Like, I feel as good
None
as
of
you
these
can feel.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. It's not like now because I've seen it already on Twitter a couple of times now that they beat the Titans, they haven't beaten anybody good. No, they're kicking the shit out of teams when they're supposed to most of the time, except when they've had these dings in the last couple of weeks of the season. And that's what is disappointing to me too, because like in a version of this where they're still undefeated, man, are they trying to chug along. Man, is there a lot of hype. They're trying to do something that's hardly ever been done before in the NFL or whatever you're chasing. And now it's just waiting to get to that point because none of these wins matter. Other than they'll have the bye locked up here in a week or two, hopefully. And that's it. It's just a waiting game. And that's all. I'm an impatient person when it comes to we knew this shit was coming, and I'd like to see the rest of it now. I'd like to, have them buck the trend of not having completely everything in the coaching experience and getting past that hump in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, like if this was a nice season of retro ball and you could simulate a couple of games and
maybe
get there,
rage quit a few times.
Yeah, then restart. Yeah, we can figure it out. But yeah, like I mean, I get that, but part of it is we didn't know what this team was going to be. Right? Like, we went into the season, and part of it was, I remember for you, your worst-case scenario was basically Jalen at the end of last season is how we'd feel at the end of this season. It's like, well, he's good, but is he great? Are you paying him how much and whatever? Like, are we just doing this again? So, the guy's great.
He's amazing.
The guy's great. He just makes good plays constantly. He's nothing but winning football. He's the heart of this team offensively. They've built it all around him. The coaching staff's made adjustments. It's just how great can they make it as a coaching staff? The bare bones are really good.
Stat patter.
Was that's a Pat stat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tell everybody your theory on that too. Like Jalen's very aware of his stats,
especially the touchdowns. The rushing touchdowns, because I feel like he gets those calls all the time. They showed the graphic after the Sunday night game. Whoever was interviewing him after is like, oh, you set this record for this amount of rushing yards. It's like, oh, did I? I didn't even know. It's like, no, dude, you're full of shit.
Walking in today in a red jumpsuit and a briefcase and looking all slides like, oh, did I do that? Oh, I had no idea. Because he'll never say, like, yeah, I did that stuff. He's not the type of guy. He'll say that in the locker room.
He's built too much of a brand as being, I don't care about that, to suddenly go, yeah, I knew that was coming.
He's never going to say anything.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like, how special is Jalen Hurts? We were talking about this in the live stream, and I think he's incredibly special. But, the physical tools and all that where everybody's still in love with, and you're going to go, Tua will get mentioned probably a lot more than he does in terms of that. Like Herbert, Joe Burrow is on a planet on itself, so is Patrick Mahomes. We don't even need to debate that stuff, but that's like, I don't know. I think Jalen is going to end up being the king of the second tier eventually. And it's going to take him a couple more years for people to comfortably put him in that spot. But you've brought this up many times, in that he's just – you don't want to get into a Tim Tebow description because then it sounds ridiculous where it's like, it's the intangibles. It's all that. He's just so incredibly smart when it comes to decisions. And now that, that he has this tool that no one thought that he would have in the passing game, it just amplifies that more and more of why he himself will not make the interceptions. He himself will not make the fumbles. That has come from a lot of bad penalties today or whatever it is. I don't think you can face this guy. And that's what kind of makes me pull back all this. Well, as long as he's ready and he's still the thermostat here, then what am I really going to be worried about? Other than him just not having the ability or the knowledge at the time, that's really the only thing that is stopping Jalen Hurts and this football team from doing anything that they want to given the parameters.
there's certain moments, like there was a moment in this game where Jalen got sacked. Bud Dupree came off the edge. He was totally unblocked between him and Hurts and Mailata. Like something was messed up on the protection. I don't know. It was wonky, and Jalen got smoked on that play. So there's stuff like that happens. But overall, yeah, his knowledge of things, his decision-making is phenomenal. And credit this, when it comes to him and A.J. Brown, because this is one of the things that I was worried about, too, when you bring in a guy like this that is his best friend and has been forever, and he's a wide receiver. You go, oh, he's just going to force the ball to A.J. He doesn't do that. Like, it comes and goes, you know? A.J.'s got games where he's got 50 yards. He's got games with 135. But it's because he's open, or he's open enough.
Always open.
Yeah,
open.
he's always
Come on,
open.
man.
That's right. We just gave away the hoodie on the live stream. If you missed it, you missed it. But
That's why you got to tune in, guys.
he'll do it, and he'll make those decisions when he's single covered. He can make those plays, and that all flows. You know, it's not just like there's times where certain bad quarterbacks will just be like, all right, this is my guy. I just gotta I got nothing else. I'm just gonna chuck it up and hope that he's there. And Jalen doesn't do that.
Nope. No. Like it's just no. You'll have to throw it short. Maybe there's a few underthrows, like whatever. I think that's going to happen, but yeah, rarely does that. It's just there aren't a lot of negative plays coming out of him, and it's just another great example for him, AJ, and everybody else. But how this offense has just married the run and the passing game so much. Where, granted, when the offensive line is kicking ass and taking names, you can do whatever you want anyway. When the Titans secondary is gasping for air, you can do what you want anyway. But you just never know. You never know when, because he turned the corner today. You can break 1 for 10, and it's that same stuff where it's instinct, it's knowledge. Yeah, he's going to break his pocket in the center probably too many times than you'd like him to, but rarely does that mess up a game because that's 1 or 2 times. It ends up in a positive play most of the time anyway. And, dude, he just keeps feeling more and more comfortable in that middle of the field where everybody thought, he's going to be Mitch Trubisky and stay away from this his entire career. And he keeps answering the fucking bell. And that's what I love. Out of one bad suit decision, not because of the style, just because of the message, he's been on fire. From walking into it, I even said today, should be I don't know, just that red jumpsuit. I keep thinking about it. He's got that style, the comfort, the confidence, and you don't even need to think about it. Don't even need to think about it.
I think they call it swag.
Swag, yeah.
Nowadays.
Something I desperately need, for sure, because I don't have that. But I'm glad Jalen does here, man.
Your hat has it, though.
It does, which you can go get right now. BellandTheBird.com, thanks to our good friends
BellandTheBirdmen.com.
Did I see, I'm cut it off because they're social. They got to fix that. That's on me. BellandTheBirdmen.com. That's M-A-N, not M-E-N. Or
No, it's M-E-N. You don't even know
our own show?
Do you know what the show is?
We do not.
He's Bell, I'm the Birdman.
BellandTheBirdmen.com. Thanks to our friends over at Forbidden Canvas because they are making these sweet-ass corduroy. I'd rather be watching the Birds hats. While you're there, of course, go to liquiddeath.com/Bell, which is there as well because you need to find out where all of the amazing 16.9-ounce cans live around you, just as we do. Market 320, just by us in Sandbox Studios, has every single severed lime, mango, flat, and traditional black can sparkling waters, and just an incredible sponsor of the show. We appreciate them just as much as we do you, so go to liquiddeath.com/Bell because that helps everybody out, and have a celebratory Liquid Death on us today. And also, Kobe Dean looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Limited opportunities. All the backups are there. Caused a penalty on the first play.
Well, that was great. Yeah, the first play that he's in the game, they run right at him. And what does he do? He draws a holding call and tackles Derrick Henry with one arm. I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. That was completely insane what he did there. So, yeah, nice to see him get a couple of snaps. He knocked the shit out of a guy on a special teams play, too.
He did, yeah.
So,
I think in the opening. Yeah, for sure.
So he had a really strong couple of moments there, and everything just keeps hitting for this team.
The other thing that keeps happening, which I don't really know, this is my only other note, Jordan Mailata, slide protection, and that whole thing of who's picking the guy up and can we not have a penalty there? It might just be the base knowledge of Jordan Mailata not playing football for that long, and that seems like but that is a standard thing that keeps happening once a game. You can guarantee somebody's blown the coverage in terms of the line protection.
Yeah, it's been a little wonky, especially the past 3-4 weeks. I feel like Mailata's name's just come up a lot for flags.
Yeah.
And they had a lot today. The whole offensive line had a lot of flags today. I mean, out of the, 10 or 11 penalties that they had, I feel like 8 of them were on the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a lot. I mean, a lot of false starts and whatever. No illegal man downfield. So that's progress. If you want to count
Nice.
that, good job, everybody. But
Some offside penalties and some other stuff.
yeah,
That's not
and
great,
on the defensive side, Josh Sweat had that offsides, which led to that one drive, which the Titans actually scored a touchdown. It was because on third down, Sweat went offsides. But anyway, yeah, my lot has been a little sloppy the last couple of weeks. But as much as he's making those mistakes, Jalen did get killed this one time, but he didn't get injured, which is okay. They got to clean it up though.
big time. Yeah, because it's just for the same reasons. Concussion, take you out of the game, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it was not great. By the way, just a quick note, Nick Sirianni also just as pissed at the penalties as he takes the blame for himself for the 11 pre-snap penalties that he did not
Woof.
like. So that was not great.
Woof.
But, man, Taylor Credatus, any final thoughts, buddy? This was just a fucking amazing, dominating win. A nice stepping stone for Jalen, AJ, Devontae, the offense. I'll even say, way to go, Shane Steichen, for not being a fucking idiot today. There you go. Don't often hear that, but
He called a really good game. He
called a really
wasn't
good
just,
game
he
today.
wasn't just not a fucking idiot today. Yeah, I gotta defend him today. Today I will step up for Shane Steichen.
Yeah, I'm glad they got all the dumb penalties out for this game.
yeah, I
Thank
can't.
God that wasn't one last week.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, you know what? We might as well do it too. Shout out Jonathan Gannon. 10 points.
Oh, yeah.
They dominated.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Coaching staff was great today, other than said Nick Sirianni blame himself for all the pre-snap penalties and things like that. So the good thing is, in just a little bit here, I mean, we got only 7 days to turn this thing around. We're heading to New York. We're going to go watch a Tide football team. They're going to destroy the Giants, which is going to be great.
I love hearing you say
Whoa.
that. Yeah.
We're gonna kill the Giants.
All right.
We're going to kill them.
Yeah, John. Okay.
It'll be fun to see Daniel Jones run his chicken little head going back and forth. Taylor Credatus informed me today that he had 8 comeback wins. 5 of them I think might have been from this year.
Yeah, game deciding.
Game-deciding drives.
Yeah.
So I doubt there'll be any of those. Make sure to go to phillysportstrips.com/bell if you still want to join us for the tailgate. For that, of course, Chicago is going to be on the 8th of December. So we got our last two road trips of the season. Then, of course, we'll be right back at the Gatehouse for the playoffs, for tailgates and things like that. Actually, we might do a tailgate for the last Giants game, the last game of the year, too, just to warm things back up literally and figuratively there. So, Vince Quinn, final thoughts?
Yeah. Thanks to everybody that hung out on the live stream. Appreciate everybody
Yes,
that
thank you
was
so
with us. We were
much.
here throughout the day. Thanks to everybody for listening to this. Shout out to Drew from Philly Sports Shirts who gave us the AJ Brown hoodie that we gave away. He's been a great partner to us as well. So seeing all that, one thing, thanks to everybody. Second is just, they just did everything I needed to see them do today. If I was to write up like the movie script of what makes everybody feel good, this was it. They did it. Ready for next week.
Yeah, me too. Go subscribe, bellandthebirdmen.com. Thanks to everybody again for listening, watching, wherever you're doing that on YouTube or wherever you're getting your podcasts. I'm John Barchard for Vince Quinn and Taylor Credatus. This is Bell and the Birdmen right here on bellandthebirdmen.com. Okay, bye.
Cool. How long is that post game?